Alrighty, going live on the dot. Hello, hello. And a third. Hello. Some of those things are in the live. Yeah, send it. Alright, hi everybody. Welcome to our regular Final Fantasy, the 14 streams. I am Omega. You will hear from the Crow Mafia soon. I do want to let everybody know before we get too deep in the episode, and I'll probably have to say it again in the VC because those guys aren't listening. Or are they? Who knows? Maybe all of them are. Anyway, I'm probably going to be a little lower energy than normal today. I have a very dry throat today. Presumably because of the thing that I mentioned on Fail Betrayal yesterday, our regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream. You should go check it out now. That I had to mow the lawn, which meant being outside a lot. So, you know, dealing with some allergy stuff. I've been drinking plenty of water all day and, you know, having some regular-ass food, so I feel a lot better than when I first woke up, but I am still a little dry and scratchy back there, so you might hear me at a slightly lower level than normal. Let me know if I'm, like, too low and Final Fantasy XIV is too loud. But let me adjust normal stream position. Enter the stream stance. As you can see, we're working hard on leveling all our classes, so Paladin's 67, which is good. Good 7. You will also hear me talk about my sore throat on the Wanted that I shot today, which will go live probably around the end of the stream. So look forward to that, everybody who's not a patron. If you're a patron at the 5 and higher level, you can watch it right now. Anyway, I'm going to get in the VC because we're logging in.
Sick.
Oh yeah, no, same.
So Omega, everyone's low energy today.
Oh, joy. It's going to be one of those streams.
Yeah, something about today.
Well, I mean, it is kind of that late summer, early fallish time. I mean, I have an excuse. I murdered so much grass yesterday. It died for its sins of growing. What am I doing? I don't need to go to the inn. I need to do MSQ. That's what we're doing. Character. Let's go back to Dragoon. Having fun.
I have changed our voice channel description.
Ah, nice.
Nice. Well, I do have that album coming out.
No, you should actually check out their previous lo-fi arrangement. It is on YouTube. It does have a kind of break every once in a while, but you can get most of the stuff.
Yeah, I actually listened to that during my MRI, and then that came on, and I was like, oh god, I forgot this.
Yeah, it's so sudden.
Yeah.
It doesn't like really ruin it, but if you're not expecting it, it just like kind of makes you go, ah!
Yeah.
I guess they have to put that in there so it's not like you can't just fucking listen to that and not buy the whole damn album. I should see if they're gonna put the second one on YouTube.
Probably. Square's really good about working with YouTube Music. Like, they released... they haven't put up the full 16 album yet, but they released that, like, 5 or 6 track prologue, the preview. I think all of... it took them, like, a year or two, but all of Final Fantasy VII Remake soundtrack is on there. I think it must have been... Either YouTube only started recommending it to me recently, or recently they put, like, all of the released soundtracks for 14 on there. So you can find the soundtracks all the way up to Endwalker just on YouTube.
I appreciate that shit.
All right, let's talk to Lise. Today we're going to do some MSQ, and maybe if we feel spicy, we'll do some level 70 dungeons that are not technically mandatory, but I probably should do anyway. I have unlocked them, though, so you never know when they'll come up.
Excuse me. I have been dead.
It happens. Loth is currently
Oh, damn.
He may have been alive yesterday. He's dead now again. He might be back to us later.
I'm not doing this exhausted until like it's fucking past midnight. Oh shit.
Call the loss.
Oh, I called off from work this morning. I tried to stay up so I wouldn't fucking, pass out. I fucking passed out. Woke up at 2:30 p.m. I'm just like, I died.
It happens. Sometimes you just gotta sleep it off.
I gotta try and get to work early tomorrow. I'm gonna have to borrow the scooter.
I haven't actually been like tired, but like I said on the stream intro earlier, like I've had like chest congestion and a dry throat because of the grass and the mushrooms and the grasshoppers, pine cones. You're not supposed to hit the pine cones, but there's a lot of them out there. Pine needles.
I feel bad for the grasshoppers.
Well, don't, because usually they get out of the way. It's just that they're
Oh, okay.
the problem is that they, slam into my shins,
As they're fleeing away, like, run away, whack!
which is, awkward for me as I'm sitting there in shorts and flip-flops on a riding mower. But I'm doing
Oh,
that.
you have
'cause
a riding mower and you're complaining?
I mean, it's still hot. It's 85 degrees, and it was 7 o'clock at night. It's warm, but that's why the grass gets cut.
You should probably just more like stick something covering your face.
My face was covered.
He was talking about his exposed shins. And I'm gonna be real. I would not like. I'm usually like a jeans and pants guy. Like, but I only do that because I live in the Pacific Northwest, where usually temperatures don't require the necessary to use those shorts. Usually.
Yeah, I
Especially
debated.
with high humidity. Ugh.
I debated
I get you.
mentally. I'm like, maybe I should wear jeans next time, but we'll see what the temperature is like. Like I said, it's still like 85 degrees at 7 o'clock at night. It's not that hot in the shade, but like it's still very warm. I'm sweating a lot sitting there, dolled up in my fucking face covering, my ball cap, my sunglasses. Yes, I'm wearing sunglasses at 7 o'clock in the evening. The sun is still there. Also, it keeps grass out of your eyes.
I usually go for the solid safety goggles and headphones. Actually, no, we don't. I don't use the headset anymore because we got an electric mower and that thing is very quiet. So I usually just have my headphones in, and I usually listen to the Fully Cooley OST Volume 3. Mostly because that's what's on my phone, and I hate fighting with Spotify's. Spotify's are right when you have Spotify Premium, but when you don't have Premium, it's like, hey, we're just gonna give you like 3 minutes of ad. Don't worry, it's only 2 ads, but man, we're gonna talk to you. And I'm like, I'm never going to buy these things.
What killed Spotify for me was how they handle offline thing of downloading.
Yeah.
Because I don't like being connected to the data.
It's like, I'm like, guys, I'm not connected to the internet all the time. I know, what a heretical thing to say, but.
Oh yeah, I forgot to turn off mobile data on my new phone when I had to switch in a pinch, so I got an extra $10 on my phone bill last month. I'm just like, okay, that's my bad, that's my fault. I'll remember now. Chat can enjoy listening to a brief snippet of Ravana's theme as I fucking scooch on my big red bird.
Really buying a new phone. I'm considering actually switching to an actual first-party carrier. Maybe T-Mobile. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm not too keen on it myself, but the problem with using like third-party phone provider is their fucking customer service genuinely actually sucks. Not in the we want to take all your money kind of sucks, and just kind of doesn't fucking exist kind of suck.
Yeah, I got to admit, I don't have any complaints about Ting. That's who I get my, just, basic phone service through. But also, I don't know how I would get in touch with them. When I switched phones, I just, threw the new SIM card in, and they're like, okay, we're on. You're in. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, my phone I use doesn't even have a SIM card, so that's why I'm just like,
Well, there's a couple out there. I mean, speaking of ads, I don't know how good it is, but it's supposed to be cheap. I constantly see fucking Ryan Reynolds of all people out there being like, hello, Mint Mobile. I bought this mobile phone company for some reason.
Yep.
Oh, if you bought it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he bought
Yeah,
it.
he's the. I think he sold his majority stake back again, but for a while he was like in the ads. He's introducing like, "Hi, I'm Ryan Reynolds, the owner of Mint Mobile," because he was the majority owner.
Yeah, we wonder why Ryan Reynolds decided to get involved with it.
Like I don't think it's like a sinister thing or anything, because Ryan Reynolds seems pretty on the level. It's just I don't know why he, Deadpool actor would decide, you know what I need to do? I need to buy a majority stake in a mobile phone company.
Clearly, he's channeling his chaos theory vibes.
You know what sucks? My phone bill. I have a lot of money and I spend too much on my phone bill. How can I solve this problem? If you own a mobile phone company, do you think you get free cell phone service?
I think so.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's a telescope.
I mean, I feel like people like. I know like a lot of like phone companies have like employee discounts and stuff. I'm pretty sure those just get fucking better and better higher up the food chain you get.
And then they have partners with other companies. Like, if my job didn't have a sizable discount if my apartment didn't come with free internet, I would have gotten a large discount from my company for internet service.
Yeah. Makes sense. It's how they try to. It is one of those tactics that they use to try and actually promote the company brand loyalty, though. Where?
Yep.
Now this is an interesting mechanic using that first-person telescope shit. But I have the power of the DualShock 5 hair triggers.
Haptic feedback. Let's go.
There
I don't think
Another
we're gonna get that Sony
Yeah,
sponsor.
I can look at.
Probably not.
After spending so much time in the firmament leveling up Fisher, I had enough to get the controlled chaos hairstyle.
Chaos.
Turns out it's the only one that works on Vieira
Oh, and Echo.
from there, so I can't really buy the other two. But this one looks nice. Look. I was not feeling the detail very much, so.
Are we saying canonically that this giant salt crab's weak point is I have to punch it in the jaw? Yes.
You just have to hit it really, really hard.
As in with most things in life.
I mean, that is actually one of my dialogue options. I could just say to hit it as hard as you can, but that's not what I learned. Aim for the jaw. Normally, I'd tell you to leap upon it from a great height and come crashing down with your spear, but I don't know if any of you people in Garobania can do that.
Nah, we'll probably go revive the monk order. Maybe they can learn to punch through boulders.
I mean, they would just uppercut it in the jaw, which is weak.
Oh, the tank is dead.
Rip.
Today is going to be a great day. And the fucking... Okay, I'll res the fucking tank.
Off res. Do you think they'll ever
guys are
give? Do you think they'll
fucking
ever give
special.
anybody other than a magic DPS an alt res?
I don't know.
Like maybe a level 100 bard can learn like. Actually, I think Angel Song is already the blue mage revive, but you know what I mean.
This is immediately become scuffed.
It'd be interesting if they went more on the support aspect of Dancer and gave them a res.
Yeah, no, don't take it away. It's already bad enough. Red mages have the reds, and they have a better cure. Trivialize me!
Well, it's because yours is just a carryover. It's not actually intended.
Well, I mean,
Thank you, Ags, for just belittling me already.
Which means they should
You-
rework it and make it actually worth it.
I mean, I think it is worth it. Lucky's very fast at those. I've been Phoenix revived many times, but also I would not. Don't say it's not intentional because the game has been out for 10 years. If they didn't want you to have a res, they would have gotten rid of it by now.
They should let your heal actually scale, though.
Well, that's probably just a thing in general. more stuff should scale. We've had this conversation about like potions before. That they just don't work at higher levels.
I think part of it is legitimately just baggage from it being one of the initial jobs.
No, I mean, like I said, it's why would it be baggage? It's I don't know.
Omega, do not engage Axe.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking of like what Arcane has.
No engagement Axe.
Oh, okay.
It is kind of. This is a general question because I do not play Summoner. Summoners and Evokers and other classes that, you know, call ads or use enemy skills in a different way than Blue Mages usually have quite a few support abilities. So, like, what kind of tools do you have as Summoner?
Mostly I have a very good rotation that I can switch freely between a single target and AoE.
What killed me?
Your hubris.
Oh boy.
Like, honestly, like, when it comes to, like, mob killing, I think, like, Summoners is probably one of the best because we are a magic DPS that has a lot of instant casts.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
Which,
that's
really...
it's a good thing. Having
So
played a lot of Red Mage.
And usually our opening burst is pretty strong because we do have Searing Light, which it's only a 3%, but it's a 30%. It's a 3% 30-second damage buff, which can last quite a while. We also have quite a few off cooldown abilities that let us like goes that. So they have really tooled DPS just to be a straight DPS. We do not actually have a lot of support ability. We only have Radiant Aegis, which gives us a small shield, and standard mage stuff. Like our biggest holdover is Physic and Resurrection, which we get from being an Arcanist, which does give it a bit of niche and just, as we said, doing the off res. But Physic, because it does not scale off intelligence, it's a little bit of a low ball.
Yeah.
But
that's something
very
they could probably easily fix with like a trait or some other kind of alternate upgrade where they're like, all right, you've made it to level 92 Summoner, for like Dawn Trail or a future rework. Okay, you now have Phoenix Physic. It scales. You're fine. Listen, my main healer is Astro. We've got like 4 levels of Malefic because we have one singular damage button. You can do anything in this game. You just rework that skill again. Do it again.
I have a question for you.
For whom?
As a Lucky, I have a question for you.
What's up?
When was the last time Summoner got a new button?
A new button? You're gonna have to clarify that a bit, Axe.
Like when you get like an entirely new skill, it's not just an upgrade or a conversion of another.
Yeah. Entirely.
Well, I would actually have to stop what I'm doing and check. Because like I said, Summoner, not like I said, but Summoner has been reworked multiple times. I think it is the class that has had had its focus switched multiple times.
Because I don't know if this is the original, but at one point I know, because you complained about losing it, it used to be very focused around dots.
Yeah, no, dots was the OG. Dots was the OG use, and summoning and summoned pets were treated more focused. Actually, worked more like how Chocobos did. They have their own attacks, and you can command them to do things. I can't remember if I've mentioned this before, but Titan used to be a melee focused tank. Efrit used to be a focused DPS, and Garuda used to be a magic ranged AoE DPS. They changed that so that instead of you actually having to control them, they were more kind of just autopilot, but they still kept the focus on dots. So you would usually slap on like miasma, bio, and then you would have an ability that you can. I love this ability that you could slap. You could basically cause your dots to explode and hit everybody. It's pretty gnarly. We used to have Shadow Flare, which was basically a slow effect dot. Like it was actually a targetable AOE. We actually had to put down a circle. It was actually kind of cool. Oh, I got slapped. I'm trying to explain Old Summoner.
That is kind of interesting to me to think that Bio, one of the classic Final Fantasy spells, was mainly a summoner thing, and now is, I guess, nobody's thing. And is there any
Yeah,
class
no.
in 14 that casts Bio?
No, I don't think so.
What the?
I mean, I understand the logic because I've heard about it, that in general, the game has, as the game has gone on, the developers have tried to compress the amount of debuffs and stuff you stick on bosses because the game is 10 years old. There is a limit to how many status effects can be tracked and recognized on an enemy at once. And even on players sometimes too, we can hit that cap. This means that it's hard for bosses and dungeons and raids and stuff to do very specific mechanics that are temporary status effect based, because if players put too many dots on a guy, the game just can't track the new shit and can't do mechanics. So they've tried to lean that down a little.
You can't really work on that unless you literally upended the code, but I don't know. I think they might break 8 other things in the process.
They've
Yeah.
tried to upend the code on several occasions, naming housing, and it's not really worked.
Yeah. So that's unfortunately probably the way it'll stick. But it is interesting because, like I said, I usually think of summoners from admittedly mostly from the tactical games, other than in cases of how 10 does anima, but that's very, very specific. That is the thing you talked about, the original summoner, where each summon is literally a different character who comes to hang out with Yuna and has their own, kit. But the way, for instance, Tactics Advanced and A2 do summoner is summons are really, really big magic AoEs that do things, some of which are helpful, like the Ruby Carbuncle, hits everybody with Reflect. I think both Tactics Advanced have the Kirin summon to give everybody regen, shit like that. And I don't know how the other side of the coin, the Scholar plays, but
Unfortunately, I do have Scholar at 90. That is mostly because Arcanus has the unique ability. If you level in one, you level in the other.
So you're auto leveled to Scholar 90 by playing Summoner so much. That actually seems like a bad choice.
Yeah.
It's like that joke in the Pint Black Mage video. You buy the skip to level 80, and then and then you wake up in terror, sweating, thinking of a level synced dungeon.
The other way around plays too.
Also, yes, I suspect that would be true. I imagine if you main Scholar and then you're like, I'll be red for a change. Oh my god, I have no idea what
Healer
any of
is
these things fucking do.
horrible.
Yeah, we're centered.
Sorry, I just died. I died to the ad pool. Oof. The tank is about to die. Everyone's about to die.
As a weird adage, I will say Scholar is also one of the jobs where it's not easy, it's not actually quick to pick up and how to do it right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everything-
I don't know anything about Scholar.
Yeah.
Everything has its own learning curve.
It is true, and as I do not want to restart this discussion right now. We're all kind of low energy, but we have discussed both on and off the mics or the live streams about different proclivities for different classes. So also it's all going to be to your personal preference. To me, I think Loth and some of the others' assessments that I should start as Dragoon to get more in the balance for Red Mage was right, because Red Mage and Dark and Dragoon have very similar, ability to move in and out like that and squiggle around. Bland asshole. But obviously there was a slight curve with Red Mage of learning how to cast, how to slide cast. Wasn't that hard, just need some practice. But it is kind of a different take to apply that. Whereas, playing Samurai, I don't have any problem playing Samurai. You know, it's pretty straightforward. There's a little bit of complexities, and you have to decide when to time stuff. But you know, for the most part, they give it to you at 50, and you've got most of your cool buttons. So you know you can do AOE combos and other shit like that. The main weird thing is that your gap closers and your back steps are both age related, which means you do not get to start the dungeon with your gap closer, which is
You get
weird.
a battery later, and then like more ways to get more gauge, but it just moves out.
I
as the
think
higher you go,
most.
honestly.
I feel like so far every class that has a like proper counting up gauge. Actually no, I haven't yet seen Paladin with an ability to jumpstart the gauge, but the
This
Oath
starts
gauge
full.
charges with. Well, it starts full, depending. But it's the main thing is it recharges through basic attacks, which because you're a tank, you're always doing. You are always usually almost always within just basic attack range of an enemy, so it keeps cycling pretty fast. But like, Red Mage has Manification to instantly jump to 50 to kickstart in a fight. I assume Samurai's is very similar. You just jumpstart it when you need to.
Yeah, and later when you press the battery, it gives you an extra thing to do. It lets you also do another thing later.
Dragoon doesn't have a battery, but that's because our gauge is weird. It's just 2. It counts from
It's a
0 to
burst
2.
mode.
Yeah, it's just, hey, when you've done the setup right, let's enter crazy pants mode. Let's get a little crazy.
Actually, yeah, Summoner doesn't actually have a count up gauge. We have a
Apologies for
count
the
down
wait.
gauge because
People
basically
are
when
screaming
we
for the butcher's
fire
blood
up
again.
a Bahamut or
No
Phoenix,
sooner
we're
have we
just
broken up
given
one mob than another
like
forms.
just so much time to use
Thank-
their attacks, and then it's gone.
But it is
And
no
then using
concern
that
of yours.
unlocks
We must
the
speak of the
summon
men
abilities.
Arenvald and his comrades
and
apprehended in the peaks.
And it's just how that's timed when you're done
By
using
their
the summoning
uniforms,
ability.
the captives
It's
were
usually
first
time
judged
to
to
use
be
Bahamut or
Imperial
Phoenix
troops.
again.
But after further investigation,
So they have
their
a
true
very nice
identities came to light.
just float of that. And the only thing
dare
that's
say you
outside of
remember
that
Yu Hassi and
is your
Laurentius,
energy
the
drain
fugitives
/
who
energy
conspired with Captain
siphon,
Ilberd in the
which
Crystal
are
Grave's
just
betrayal.
instant off cooldowns where you can just blast at any point. So it's really good. So like when you're using Ifrit, because Ifrit is the only one that still has a cast bar, so you do not necessarily lose your DPS. It's usually good to to fire off. I'm on the wrong side.
Rip.
It's
Oh, no.
best. It's best to usually fire those off cooldown abilities there, so you can maintain constant dips number. Your dips.
Reaper's gauge scanner is actually an attack, so they have 2 different ones, one for AoE and one for single target.
I actually really do like how Reaper's kit works. The more I play it.
well. It
It
would
flows
seem they
so
followed
well.
him all the way
It
to the
does.
wall. It was
Reaper
they who
is like,
orchestrated
I
the
think,
slaughter of
the
the
least
resistance fighters
punishing.
prior to the
It's
Griffin's
very,
infernal
there's
ritual.
very little drawbacks to doing it. Anything. There's nothing to mess up.
Yeah, no, I think that the worst thing you can fucking mess up is whether you're using your flank or rear attack. But since that's your special attack, it's just like, oh well, I'll just go again.
Like, make sure you
Yeah, there's
give
what?
it
There's
hit and then gallow
we're
back and
currently at 4 melee DPS or 3. It's 4, isn't it?
I think
5.
it's 4. Oh, it's 5.
Oh, is 5. Okay, shit. I'm forgetting a lot. Dragoon,
Monk,
monk,
samurai,
samurai,
reaper,
Ninja.
oh, and a ninja.
ninja. Okay, yes. All right. Yeah. That seems fair because like also having played a lot of Dragoon. Dragoon is basically the basic bitch but simple of the melee deeps. You don't even get a gauge until like level 70. Your different combos end up kind of looping into your finishers. Admittedly, you have like one AoE button forever, but you have an AoE jump, so and also you just stab people. It doesn't fucking matter. You get more AoEs later.
Honestly, Mega, I feel like it's better to not call it a gauge and call it a timer.
Well, it is called a gauge. It's a thing on your screen that counts up. It only counts to 2, but it counts up, and it is called the Eyes of the Brood. But it's a little tracking. It's more like samurai stickers. But yeah, you have a little interface. So like Dragoon, very easy to play. Also easy to fuck up. Very easy to jump backwards over cliffs. Shit like
Also
that.
very easy to, like, I guess, get all.
Sorry,
There's
I
a
was
weird
just coughing.
order. There's a weird order.
Oh
to
shit! If
them.
countless stars dropped.
I don't know, to like squeeze all of your timers in, but
Yeah. There's an art to maximizing deeps as Dragoon, but it's very easy to pick up. Samurai is also easy to pick up, but does require you to do a little bit of thinking. I
It's a
actually
high ceiling.
kind of like how Samurai works because instead of the way my, even at 50, I think my Dragoon experience was almost always, okay, one set of 3 buttons, next set of 3 buttons. I don't remember if I had my 4th button at 50 or not.
Eventually, it just becomes like it is one set of 5, one set of 4, then back to 5.
But like I said, Samurai is you have to think, okay, 1, 2. All right, I've got, green sticker. 1, 2, 3, moon sticker. 1, 2. In between those, you weave your EI Jutsu as needed, If you're facing ad pulls, I usually go for Tenka Goken. If you're facing a boss, you should... No, I shouldn't say you. I need to remember to do my dot as the 1 sticker, then go for the 3 sticker. That's just a skill I need to develop, but it's all part of the plan. I like that when you start it, you start with the fucking ranged attack. I like that even though it costs gauge, your backstep then combos into your ranged attack.
Even better.
That's nice.
Like, there's a lot of nice touches, and I've never been able to do it, but there's the high thing of once you can convert your Zen into more gauge, there's just ways to infinitely keep going. It's kind of absurd.
I have no idea how that actually works.
I need to get research on how to make it work.
There is a flow to everything.
But what I meant to start this point, also, by the way, I paused on this dialogue because I'm having that moment of, oh yeah, those motherfuckers. We didn't get all those Crystal Brave pricks. Fuck them. Haven't seen them in a long time. But my understanding is that Monk and Ninja have a little bit more brain work to their play. Like with Ninja, you gotta hit your mudras and stuff.
You just gotta know how those work.
There is no worse feeling to me than double tapping a mudra.
Yeah, there's room for error, and I don't think Monk is as. From what I understand, Monk's buttons aren't complex, but you have a lot of positionals, so it requires you
also
to
you
play
gotta remember
optimally.
the flow. There's like a specific flow that makes it work.
They don't have a set combo. You just have to know how your combo flows.
Okay, yeah, that also is brain work.
It's brain work to do the maximizing.
Yeah.
I believe technically Dragoon has the most positionals out of any job at the moment.
Probably
No,
true, but that's
everything
they all
has
light up in
no
order.
more fitting sentence
Or
for
like
the perpetrators
it's either
of such a...
no, I'm thinking wrong.
In any event, I
Dragoon
thank
has
you for
3.
your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to
Okay,
pass
The bit about
judgment,
Dragoon is that it has like 2 that are from the back and
that
then 1 that's
concludes our
from the
business
sides.
here. But there is more, I would say.
There's exactly one
Work with
forward
me.
positional in the game, and it belongs to Blue Mage.
Of course it fucking
Goblin
does.
Punch is the best.
Of
It
course
is very-
it does. Though that would be funny if tanks got positionals and they were all from the front arrow. That'd be a funny little reward.
Yeah.
By the way,
not
I just
bad.
put a wind-up Ramu, a bite-sized pudding, and Aurelia Polyp in the company chest. So if anyone wants one of those minions, it is
I
now
bear a
available.
share
I'm
of
stuck
the
in
blame
Praetorian,
for
so I'll have to
Ilberd's
get to that.
atrocities.
Yo,
Had
say
I openly supported
take
the
the jellyfish.
cause of Alamegan liberation,
Yoink.
I did finally chat. Actually, is that my
Things
minutes
could have
out
been
right now? You
different.
might have been able to tell.
and I'm sorry.
I think I've had my
about it.
umbrella a lot because it's been fucking raining in Girlbania, but I did finally, after so many good Skaith runs during the Tombstone event, I finally got my wind-up Skahak.
Yeah.
Ah.
I missed like 2 of those. One of which I missed with like an 82, by the way.
But even after all
And I
that
still
has
didn't
happened,
get it. That one guy
my
was a lucky
homeland is
motherfucker.
free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have
In
reclaimed what
reference to
many
a little bit
thought
earlier,
lost forever.
if you ever try Monk,
Under her new
I-
leadership,
as someone
I
that
have
actually really
every
likes Monk,
confidence,
Oh shit.
which means
it
my
only
work
really
here
flows
is
together
done.
once you hit 50, because then you can actually understand
Soon.
how to do the flow right.
Yeah.
Flow.
Because the thing you get at level 50 is actually really important.
There's a lot of jobs that are like that.
you almost
So
yeah.
okay, so the problem with one of the problems with monks is that
I'll not deny
the
there's a
combo
part of me
starter
that
is
wants
the
to
level 50 skill. So when you go
It is,
down,
actually.
when you drop
Contemplated
down from
renouncing my
doing
rank
level
and
50,
joining
you don't
you
have your
as a
combo
wandering
starter. And you gotta
cell
remember that.
I always
And
have
at level 52, you get a way to make it easier, but yeah, it's the whole thing.
I always have the
But
issue with it that perfect balance
pledged my
didn't
blade
re-enter
to
and
none
allow
of
you to re-enter a
and I
stance, so you
will
had
not
to
betray
restart
that
your
oath.
combo.
I'm used to what perfect balance gives you. It gives you
Is
formless
this truly
stance
what
again,
you
though.
want, Father?
Did you unlock a knot man yet?
It's
Hey,
Hey
also-
That's
guys,
some
I do want to remind you, if
Ever
any
has
of
my
y'all
soul
are
been
DK
hers to
players, I do
command,
believe that maintenance starts
and
in an
ever shall it
hour.
remain.
It's
Oh,
only 4
fuck.
hours, but you might forget again.
Okay, so for monk, I think the simple thing is, if you don't care about maximizing your
Thank you
damage,
for
you'll be
lending an
fine.
ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me
Well,
to
we don't hit a lot of
Some of them,
send me on my
savages
way.
and extremes, so I don't. The
No, I
need
just
for
don't like
anybody
to
in this
bumble.
group to optimize is probably a little.
And we
out
don't
there.
have DPS trackers.
I think if we do those, we will be very grateful that you're a red mage.
Probably, yes. I probably will play red for just the utility. Because by playing red, at least statistically right now, I already understand I'm at the bottom of the DPS meter. I have seen those graphs. Red does traditionally do the least DPS in high-end content, but you get a res and a cure. I mean,
the machine is also low too.
It's at the bottom of the chart for DPS anyway. Like out of all the red mages at the bottom, I suspect machinist is probably towards the lower end. But with machinist, you don't have to give a fuck about anything else. All you do is shoot gun,
and then sometimes make things hurt less.
Don't get hit by mechanic. Shoot gun. If you can activate tactician, throw those in there every once in a while. But that's not a.
Too.
Oh yes, right. I unlocked my wrench and machinist finally. Yes, that's another damage.
It's hilarious.
Recently.
Freaking frisbee toss at people. It's great.
I have to find where to put that in my hotbar for the maximum funny.
It's a nice.
I am gonna wanna do that one.
I always do enjoy looking at patch notes that are just like machinist got 3 different skills, potency buffed by 20 points.
Yeah, it's
that's up.
I mean, it's also it's just the simple thing of like we're talking about, the game's going on for 10 years, all this other stuff. That's just part of the natural dev cycle. Chat, anybody at home, if you don't think the people running this game have the exact same tools that like modders and high-end guilds use to track like DPSs and shit on their back end, you're silly. You're goofy. You're goofing me right now. They know exactly which classes are statistically doing the lowest DPS. Even if they don't have back-end tools, they go on the fucking internet. They know. So there may be points where, like, they may go, okay, so Red Mage is not the best damage dealer, but people are still playing it because the Raise and the Cure have a lot of utility, and you've got other shit going on. We've got one of those everybody do extra DPS buttons every, like, 60 seconds or whatever. Shit, I don't remember what the cooldown on Embolden is, but it's one of those.
Embolden.
So like they're fine, and then they might go looking at Machinist and being like, considering that literally Machinist does like 1.5 things, that half thing being like damage mitigation, they should probably be better at the damage part. It's the whole thing that they do.
Honestly, all ranged DPS have the mitigation.
Yeah,
all physical ranged.
All 3 of the physical range have the same button.
They don't stack, actually.
Yeah,
they are exclusive, which is funny. But I do think that, at least from what I understand, like, Dancer and Bard lean a little more supportive. Machinist is just, like... Speaking of gauges, right? Like, Machinist is just, okay, do your stuff. Did you build enough to go to heat mode? Okay, do some more stuff. You're out of heat.
As I usually use my Machinist to, like, do unsynced extreme clears, there are some moments you get some good damage in. You have very small burst moments.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing with your stuff. This makes me very curious how we're gonna handle our new class in Dawn Trail, because we're supposed to get a melee DPS. Will it be, will we have learned from Reaper, and will it be like really easy to pick and flowy, or will it be like, fuck it, we're gonna make it weird?
I want something more weird. Sorry.
Nah, I'm just making a joke.
I do find it funny that Bard is like the only one of the main classes that isn't the hero that goes in a similar style build.
I appreciate it so. I love Bard.
I gotta remember to use that more.
Save. Another thing to move on my Bard hot glory.
Nice, do you understand you're standing right next to a fucking Thunder Sprite when you have this diplomatic meeting? I know they're usually pretty passive, but still.
Oh, this part. Okay.
Please do not summon a primal in this city again. The last time we did that was very stressful, okay? There's a lot of yelling during Shinryu.
Holy shit, I did half my dailies in the fucking hero cutscene. This is fucking long.
Yep, that's prey.
Alright, let's do FG. Oh no. Oh, toy arc. Okay. Every young. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I got it. I love it. I went in and I fucking died. Good job.
Oh yeah, lucky that earlier. You ever find out last time like someone got a button?
Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot.
I just remembered too. It's fine.
Next time Lucky says he's out of a thing, we'll remember.
I'm trying to think. Honestly, it's really hard to actually say a new button because it had a. Because I think this is how we got to talk about the rework.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a rework, we can't really actually say, you know, a new button because they took out some buttons and then added some buttons.
Yeah, so the last time they got a new action was technically when they rebuilt the whole thing.
Yeah.
I guess we can look at the skills and see it between level 80 and 90. Did anything? Was this a new skill or was this like an upgrade?
Because I don't remember you getting any new skills at 80 and 90. And I don't. Maybe you get one from 70 to 80, but I don't think you do.
We do get one from 8. We do get one. It's the I'm not a summoner right now, so I can't check it. But basically, between 80 and 90, we get the move that gives us the second action in our combos. I can't remember.
Oh
what the fuck
right,
it's
yeah,
called.
like the primal skill thing.
Yeah.
Revelation.
Was it the level 90 ability?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because before that, you only get to do the one attack per use, but once you pick that up, it's then the attack and then you hit the other one.
Yeah, that's level 86 up here, looking at it now.
Thank you.
Elemental Mastery.
Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, we do get new buttons, but again, it's because of the fact that it's literally almost like a complete rework. The first rework they did, they just kind of redid it, and same with the second rework, but the third rework was just complete fucking different. Completely.
So compacted now compared to a lot of other classes.
It flows really well, and it's really good at fucking mob pools. With single targets, not so much, but it still gets in there.
Its DPS at like really low level is insane compared to other classes though.
Oh yeah.
It's like you go into Sastasha and you are absurd.
Chant. I'll be right back.
I am fighting the Angry Mango right now, so I do not want to die.
Alright, since Omega's stepped away, he's about to enter the solo duty.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Oh.
Hope it goes well for him.
This one's kind of funky.
It is.
Do you remember? You guys remember which one it is?
That one?
It's the bullet hell one.
It's it's the one where the second Lakshmi fight.
I
had to redo that one.
So
I remember getting close to failing that one.
It's a bit of a weird one, and I kind of enjoyed it. It was very unexpected.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yes, now I remember it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet Omega's gonna fail at least twice.
We will see.
Yeah, that one can definitely be a bit tricky.
Actually, I think I failed it. Nope, I did not fail it.
I don't think I
I
failed
think
it.
I don't think I failed it once. Yeah.
I remember I might have, but I just remember at least being close to failing.
I rolled the chrysalis.
I think I was close to failing it too. I think.
It's not. It's kind of complex.
Like, it's one of those things I feel like, yeah, I did it, but like, I feel like when I'm trying, like, I don't remember it perfectly. I remember what you have to do, but I don't remember like my exact experience with it. It's one of those things of like, okay, I remember that I did it, and I remember that I beat it once, but I do not feel like I beat it like with with grace and elegance.
At least starting
leaders, envoys from the
It's just one of those things of all like, of just ah.
Well, I guess it kind of makes sense lore-wise. You are kind of caught off guard.
A little bit.
There's a lot of balls.
Even though you could technically see it coming.
Ball sack.
All right, good luck with this.
Cool. Lise pronounces it Kikern. It's important to remember for later.
Every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in?
I hate it when I look at the secret table ball and I see there's new messages. I get excited and I just go there and see it's my message, the last message. I'm like, I was betrayed.
It was that empty throne.
Damn it, that's lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot this. Probably got a tank.
It has no one to sit on it now.
Let's go.
No viceroy. No king.
Squeeze in the other dailies.
Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else?
God, I'm broke, so it's like I hope at least both
Then
events are
let's
gonna
sit
last after I
here
get
in a
paid in like
circle.
10 days.
Alright. Good work, Lise.
I don't have
Doing some
healed.
mission building. Fucking sit on the floor.
I feel bad for everyone's fucking hips.
Lise has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game.
It would mostly be the lower back, but they're pretty relaxed considering we're in the middle of a high-powered diplomatic summit. This floor has got to be hard as fuck,
events
though.
have got off to a fine
It is.
start.
I bet it is.
It's
Fun on
some
this floor.
very shiny marble. Yeah, they did a great job cleaning the bloodstains that have got to be here.
And
Is
maybe
it-
buffing out the sword marks.
That's
this really
also
sounds like
true.
a
Did
lot.
they must have had to replace this floor. Zeno stabbed the ground a lot.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfrid. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kaliana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
Let's mix it up.
Inanta, wish only that those who dwell within Gir Abania devote themselves to our faith. You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi!
Lise, punch her.
Lady of Bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visit.
Why are they crystals in the water? Who allowed this?
Ah, here we go again.
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
Oh shit, here we go again.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right...
It's up to us.
Front lines got my Black Mage 50.
Nice.
Do that class quest. What weapons do I have? Not a lot.
other Reaper's flankabilities?
It should.
Yeah, yeah.
It should.
It applies to all of them.
They do.
It just
all
seems
positions.
it feels weird.
I actually have part of my rotation for some high-end
God's damn it!
stuff.
The guards were already turned.
Definitely helpful against certain large bosses and whatnot, obviously.
Yeah, no, like. Well, that's the problem I'm having. Like, I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm fighting the fucking 5-headed dragon in
No, you don't.
right now. I'm looking at it. I'm like, that'd be a long way to
Caliana
run.
would see us all in thrall.
Yeah, there's some awkward ones. Let alone fucking the final boss of that, where you know her rear circle is off the map.
I think it just counts in general for those.
Some of them do, but I can't remember. Who
Well-
silenced me? I got echo drops.
Like you can check if she's got a a danger nipple. I think she does.
I'm pretty sure World of Darkness has danger nipples, if you know what I'm
Then
saying.
they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvold to shield them.
The dumbest thing is when you say that is like, I
Can't
like
well
danger
defend your
close to
guests
nipples.
and attack the primal, can they? We're stuck on
Who
the
said
back
it
foot.
wasn't?
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
I'm tired.
Yeah, whatever she's about.
Rabon, you and Alphino can take.
Come then. Who will be next to die on my steel?
Rabon, you can take like 3 snake ladies and 2 spear dudes. Plus Alphino's there.
I am only slightly ashamed to say it, but when you said you can take 3 snake ladies, my first thing was not in a fight.
It's the fucking meme. You mean in a fight, right? Okay.
But then you said 2 spearmen, and then Alpha, was like,
Reminds me of one of the, like, the most real life but dumbest versions I've heard of that joke. Is that I think it was a gay porn star beat up 40 neo-Nazis in a bar.
You would have me beat off.
The thing is that
No, I actually don't. Stay red. Just remembering to do the duty actions. Hopefully they telegraph those. Oh, they have to touch them and deflect them. That one. Sure, I will have a bad time. Eventually, Arenvold is fucking incapped. No, Arenvold, don't stand to the AoE.
if you can heal them.
True. We will probably be doing. Oh boy. This fucking sucks. I have to play dodgeball with the primal. That cluster.
Oh god, this one.
Thankfully the NPCs know to fucking skedaddle.
Oh god.
Dodgeball champion.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked red to be easier to keep Hardhold alive. I'm not sure it was needed or not.
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time.
I'm better than
before
I
we
usually
miss
do that one. Like, damn.
Told you, dodgeball champ.
It can get very clusterfucky.
Okay, YouTube is being very fucky tonight.
We getting some buffering? Let's see.
I think on the client end. I'm not sure. I think
Yeah,
the
stream health
fine.
is good, so it might be some glitchy. I know my internet's been a little weird.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
Oh my god.
Guys, don't overlap. There you go. Telling my NPC friends how to fucking dodge mechanics. Please come stack to me. Thank you. Our Mobley just barely made it.
Guys, we almost didn't have people put chains on Kerberos.
Ouch.
Oof. But also not super shocked.
They had LB3. They could have just LB. Yeah. I'm in Christmas, by the way.
Oh shit.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay.
Stack Fordola. Let me out.
It's my
Freebie!
The title for the level 15 package quest is always bet on black.
Nice.
Thank you, Coach.
So funnily enough, we're fighting a cloud of darkness and we're discussing her nipples.
Did you initiate the conversation?
I did not. Apparently someone says up on Lady Daytona unless they have changed they changed her back from Shadowbringer, apparently she has nipples. Like, we're not talking about, you know, the fucking circle nipples, the just, you know, nipples on Cloud of Darkness.
Huh. First I've heard of it.
Same. And while yes, he is all up in Cloud of Darkness grill right now.
Oh, Ron, no! What did you come to me? Ravon's fucking up the circles.
feel lucky on an archaeological expedition.
That's not that weird that they might be on the model somewhere. Like, I think technically, like in 12, there are a couple of, like, there's at least one model on one of the espers that, like, maybe has nipples. She's definitely topless, but it's hard to tell. Oh, shit. Stack two. Come on. But you couldn't tell back at the PS2.
I can totally see the Dissidia models having those.
Ah, damn it, she vanished. Wait. Damn it, the problem is when I get too close, she vanishes. So I'm like, fuck.
He doesn't want you to find out.
I want to know. This is important to me. God, I am never good about this now. Alright, where are you gonna shoot this? Where are you gonna shoot this? Where are you gonna shoot this? There you go.
Oh, right. I got materials I needed and more.
Level up.
I'm trying to DPS race as hard as I can. We don't have a limit break bar.
Pork.
First try.
Nice.
Red was definitely the right decision, though, for the cure.
I am pleased. I just checked Twitter, comma is trending.
Yep.
As they should.
People are fired up. Ferdol, you ever considered a career in the primal slaying business? That's a lot less problematic than whatever you had going on until now.
Well, tell you that her other job doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, your other gainful employment is being a prisoner of war. Man, there's something about the texture on those swords. Feels a little crude almost, like they didn't work out all the steel.
What is this?
Basically, that's like a that's from like an old game model.
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help.
Why do I have no memory of this face?
They need someone with the echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't.
That happens sometimes. What do you, if you can say, what are you doing?
The one I jokingly call Pepsi Man and Alexander.
I told you
Liquid
before
metal.
that you still had time, but things have changed.
Living
I
liquid.
need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
About specific mechanics, but just by
I
remembering.
I don't remember the ad face at all.
What?
I know I've seen it, but I don't remember the ad face.
There's some ad phase?
Correct. That
During
is
the
what we
water
established.
twister.
I think I remember when it splits.
Also,
No, during the water twister. It summons ads for some reason. I don't remember this.
Well, I think the safe bet is to kill them.
Hey, Chad, this is probably the first
Oh,
time
no,
I've
he's
seen it on
invincible.
screen, but this is my this is how I look as Red Mage right now, because it's all the tombstone gear, but the mask was very silly, so I put my glasses back on.
Oh shit, everyone left. I'm just here looking at fucking comma art.
7 hells. It's her.
Whoops! Oh, I'm 70 away from becoming a full Burger King crown.
Level up Black Mage, and then just learn Master Bosch, I guess.
Do you have to level up every job to 90 to get, or max level to get the mentor stuff, or?
Oh, I do believe you have to have 1 max level in every type of class, maybe. But also, it's just you have to be level 90, and you have to have 1,500 comms.
Oh yeah, right. That.
Yeah, that's usually the big thing. Because I play DPS so much, my comm game has been a little low. But as I've been doing tanking, and they slowly gather up. And then once I become once I become a combat mentor, then I get to get the mentor roulette. Yay!
You hear people love that so much.
I don't actually know what it is.
I will. Thank you.
I'll find out though.
Where do you see your comms?
For standing against a
if you go to your character screen, which is usually default C on a keyboard, and you go to the rightmost tab, reputation, it'll be player accommodation, and it'll be those little hearts we have and a number.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think is that the only thing on reputation normally?
No, also you got your tribal relations, which shows your level with all the beast tribes.
That's why mine is blank. I have unlocked several of those, but not started any of them.
Someday, maybe when Omega, if he feels like it, he too can bake in their ship.
You know, whenever I have, you know, nothing else to do. Like even now, it's like I have classes I want to level because I need to catch them up with stuff, and I've discussed it with the guys, and beast tribes are not really good at that, at class leveling. It's
until 70.
Yeah, some later ones maybe, but I'm gonna guess that the ones from like AAR and Heavensward were designed for you to give you something to do when you were already max leveled.
Yes.
So, also, we were distracted by another conversation, but this is the first time I saw what shoes Fordola is wearing as a prisoner, and I'm just like, she's wearing like some like clog sandals, and I'm just like, is this what we give people in prison? We give them ugly shoes?
I mean, like, it's better.
It's supposed to be a punishment, Omega.
I mean, I guess, but like,
just so they don't hurt your feet.
You cannot be fashionable in prison. This ain't JoJo.
I would have just given her some fucking foot wraps.
But thinking about it, besides the crafter and then I think the gatherer ones, like just the actual like main war and magic ones are just not great until like the 71, and even then the 71's at least the Stormblood one's okay.
Some ones are kind of.
Caterpillar one's pretty good though.
I agree. Okay, so the Heavensward one, it's not terribly XP, but it's kind of below average. But the killer is the fact that the maps are painful to traverse.
Oh yeah.
Especially Sea of Clouds.
I see Clouds, yeah, that one's
Yeah, the Vast one's not that bad, but it's can be
and you know, Shadowbringers, I think, is widely beloved. This actually gives me a moment so I can, you know, focus on my cutscenes and relax from talking a little. This is a thing that has been cropping up. If Lucky's looking at Twitter trending, he might also see Endwalker on there. There is apparently a narrative developing, one that I don't necessarily agree with, but I don't have all the information on to really comment on, that Endwalker could be, quote-unquote, the worst expansion, end quote.
That's because a prominent MMO streamer.
Yeah, I saw Zepp's video.
I can kind of see the idea, but mostly how
I mean, I only watched like the first
payoff. Which if you don't have any of the payoff, it doesn't matter to you.
Well, yeah, but that's not what it's actually about. I watched like the first 5 minutes of Zep's video. She's got some very helpful guides, but the part where the argument lost me, and you guys can probably weigh in more. There's quite a few of you who are caught up with Endwalker content. That the main thing is that basically she like burned out on 14 and left and didn't feel a need, and was talking with other people who said like, oh, they could log into 14 tomorrow or in a year or in 5 years, and I'm kind of like, that sounds like an entirely a personal problem, because it sounds like I know for a fact there are things in the Endwalker to keep logging in to do. Lucky's always constantly yelling about, shit, I forgot about my island. And also, I mean, I don't have any others to compare them to, but I feel like there are at least seasonal events, like usually every month, to log in at least for a little bit. And there have been, I've only been playing like nearly a year. There have been like 3 or 4 of these Moogle Tombstone events, all of which have had good shit in them. Some of which even Lucky has not had, and he is, current content man. Though he hasn't explored all the 4 corners of this game. So yeah, I don't know. It sounded like more of a personal thing than me, but yes, this is a narrative that's apparently been bouncing around the internet.
I think part of it is, I remember seeing a trend last year about a lot of like the high-profile streamers saying they're just dropping it for a while. I think that once you get to end game, it's not something that's like as sustainable for as their main source of revenue for streaming. It's not as interesting and stuff like that.
I mean, that I can see. You guys are constantly doing circles day in and day out. And while it's probably kind of funny on my stream for you guys to yell about it, I don't know if it would be entertaining for the people at home to watch me do circles 9 billion times on air.
I mean, anything, it's something you do like, well, it may not be because it's when you're doing the stream the day after reset, so.
Well, yeah, but also I only stream 14 once a week. If I was only a 14 streamer and I was just streaming every single thing I did, which I probably would never want to do, because there's some days I do some very boring shit, and there's some days I play 14 and I don't want to talk to anybody and play 14, But I could kind of see that, but still, it felt like an odd take to me.
I consider it an odd take as well.
Like,
I can
obviously,
see, like, the people.
Okay.
Sorry. I was gonna say that the people that play it like super casually and like just played for the MSQ. Like, I mean, I guess I can maybe kind of see where they're coming from, but like, the people come back during main story updates and play the MSQ all the time. It's like how the game is like laid out. Big content update drops, more story. Like, oh man, God,
the envoys have chosen to instate a government.
I'm pretty sure Yoshi P has gone on the record to say like that's the kind of style, kind of game he wants to play. He doesn't want people to necessarily feel like they have to log in every single day, do the content, and then
every month
off.
of Final Fantasy 14. There's a monthly login pass. Log in for 1 day, get a piece of materia. Log in for 5 days, get some fucking Gishel grades. Like how gacha games get you. They want you to fucking log in every day, so they give you something.
The one design issue that's I've seen come up that goes against that is that for at least for guilds, you need at least anyone with a house needs to log in at least once every 3 months, or they lose the house. But that's about it.
I think that's honestly just an unfortunate realism caveat, because housing is very in demand in this game, and there's only so many plots of it they can make. Oh, hey, Anonymous here.
Yeah, no, honestly, if people do that, people would just make fucking dummy accounts, buy halls, and just sit on them until they can fucking sell them.
That would become real money trading.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. But yeah, no. What I was going to say earlier was that, at least from
Clearly,
a critical
Yoshi P
response,
needs to make us pay taxes on our guild houses.
The ultimate money sink.
As I say, as I run across the fucking banisters of our fucking stairs.
Yeah. But what I was going to say was that critically, obviously, Endwalker is the highest reviewed expansion, but that review only hits as the core expansion drops and somebody plays and reviews the MSQ, so it doesn't account for like current bridge stuff.
I guess some of it might also be the fact there's no like big end game area like Eureka or Bozja that's attached to it.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that argument.
I think that can be a genuine criticism, and I'm pretty sure about Donshaw Yoshipi said they're looking at doing a similar thing like that, right? Like I don't think you can confirm it for sure they're going to do it, but they're figuring out where that will fit in the X pack. So like that seems like something they acknowledge that like, yeah, no, you're right. You guys want that. We missed that with Endwalker because we were probably doing 5 million other things and also releasing Final Fantasy 16.
Well, also. I want to say that's also kind of a lie because as soon as we get out of that fucking expansion, that endgame here will just fucking die.
Rabun Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames.
Fucking Eureka's pretty much dead except for dedicated runners. Same with Bozja. Like, yeah, when it's in-game content, yeah, everyone wants to do it because it's in fucking in-game content. But once you have passed that moment, it just becomes a dead zone where no one does much of anything. There's not like events in those extra zones to draw people there. They just kind of exist in this nebulous void of content that you can do if you want to. Which also has the problem that usually a lot of that content for me means you need a bunch of fucking other randos to also be doing the content.
Remember what happened.
So no, I think it's perfectly valid that we do not necessarily have to have those every expansion. It's like the people bitching about how the Manderville relic weapons are just, oh yeah, just get fucking 1500 get 3 rocks, boom, there you go.
What of me? Am I no longer
no, this is fucking
your
like
confidence?
No, it's fine. It really is, because if it wasn't, people would be bitching about having to go grind whatever
between us when you withhold the truth from me?
Matt, you need to level things. Like they've gotten better with it. I think probably Bozja is pretty. No, it's still kind of fucking because I'm still working on them where I have to do fucking 15 runs of level 70 dungeons, synced to upgrade this, or do Bozja content, which I can't do because there's no one in fucking Bozja.
And years, we have trusted
We're hoping to get that
one
stag for
another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire.
Yeah, it sounds to me like it's kind of a 6-1, half a dozen of the other kind of situation where, like, Endwalker doesn't have these things because, like I said, they have a back end. They know that people, leave these areas or complain about them not being in. But also, I can understand how to some people, maybe some of the whatever the late game grind is not as interesting as those.
Well, the problem is people will complain about not having an in-game area, and then will completely abandon the in-game area as soon as something new pops up.
But in
I think that's the issue I have
sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a
It's like some kid, like a kid, like demanding a fucking cupcake, and then when they get the cupcake, then they see cake, and then they throw away the cupcake and start complaining that they want cake. Enjoy your fucking cupcake.
At least eat it first.
But I would also go for a cupcake.
So follow your heart. Please.
I also want some fucking donuts.
You are home.
No, not donuts.
Free.
Yeah, I said the forbidden.
I can't order donuts.
I actually looked at I just random YouTube video recommendations for like an easy, allegedly a quote unquote 2-ingredient, donut hole recipe.
Ooh, should I learn how to make donut holes? That sounds dangerous. That's dangerous, Lucky.
I mean, you could probably mix the ingredients. I don't. The short version of the video is it was yogurt and self-rising flour, and you put them in a.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
In an icing piping, and you just, square out a little dough ball, cut it off into the cooking oil, you fry them up. If you want to be very simple, you just roll them in, sugar. And if you want to make them glazed, you can do some glazed stuff.
Glaze.
No,
excuse me.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I've unlocked Flare. It looks really cool, but I don't know when to use it.
You don't.
Have this parting be a joy.
It's like you just dump all your mana. And like, yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
There's, you don't use it
Your Grace.
by itself.
It has been an honor to serve you and Oda.
You unlock something later that you use it with?
Yeah,
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
All right. See you later.
Right.
I will take your word for it, Axe.
I asked Loth and Aaron honestly more. They
Yes,
probably understand
Your
better.
Probably Aaron. Most, but yeah.
It's funny because
Honk, 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 honk.
Verflare is very good, and so is Verholy.
Yeah. So Blair for Black Mage, you get level 50. It just does like 220 potency and 400 400% less. 40% less for all remaining enemies.
You later get enhanced flare and also ways to get more mana back and so on.
Okay, they spice it up a little later.
Yeah, but it's just like it's a better AoE, I guess, but it takes all of your mana.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
Well, I do know with my understanding of the base. Well, I don't know if it's the basic blue mage like, cycle, but part of the way black mage, part of the way black mage works is you cap out all your mana and then you switch phases basically, and you do a build back. So spending all of it's not necessarily a negative.
Yeah,
using it all at once is probably a pain in the butt, though.
Besides, you actually get Umbral Hearts to like basically like cut cost or just cheat cost.
No shame in admitting it. It does also depend on how the battle's been going on. From what I've seen, it's like the way that the mana pool works, you usually use all your mana doing the other attacks, and Claire has a really long cast bar.
Yeah, I wonder if you
that would be a
swift
little bit of a
cast
spice.
If you're doing AoE, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Don't worry about Alpha now.
Are you in the habit of gossiping
It's
about
fine.
the affairs
It's
of
all
royalty, Master
fine.
Leveilleur?
2 levels, and I'll get my ley lines. Ugh.
Certainly not, Your
I hate to
Grace.
see the person I become.
I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. It was only a jest.
Then come.
Oh man, really?
Really?
What the fuck is that mouse? There it is.
The wanted is in the tank.
But I must yield the floor to Raubon.
I'm ready.
He has an important announcement.
Comma enjoyers will be pleased. I used Comma's summer NP theme as the musical intro.
Well, actually, I am totally not ready, but my wallet is ready to die. Hello, I am die.
I sensed a great disturbance as if Lucky's wallet suddenly cried out in pain.
As of yesterday, I have been relieved
Disturbance,
of
this
my
is
post in the
average.
Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
Let's try this one.
Oh, Brianna just won. Nice.
I'm debating on buying the maid.
I shall be assuming my
costume for
father's
the
duties.
Glam for FF14.
And may I say that Tizona
I like being a
has
maid.
never felt
I like
heavier
being a maid
upon
with a
my
scythe. I don't know why. I just do.
Scythe
Oh,
maid.
nice.
And now you're a maid with a sweeping mode.
I am in need
I
of
am. I did
employment.
turn into a
I'm
maid
a
in Sweep on
dumbass.
Take program. On
Mayhap
Sweep on Take program.
one
It
of
was
my
very
old
enjoyable.
acquaintances
Oh, so
can
tank program's
introduce
back.
me to
Good.
a
Yeah, you're back.
mercenary company
Okay.
of some such.
There was a concern, but we did have several volunteers offer to take
You
his
may be
place while he
getting
was
on in
away.
years, Father, but you'd struggle to find
Then
a
set
band
it
of
safe
sellswords
another
who
day.
wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
I got my.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor, and you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
So, does this mean you're staying?
The staff is called fucking Heartless, and it's supposed to be a fucking, you know, a
Aye.
staff shaped like a fucking heart.
That seems
But
to
all
be
I
the
do
way.
is I see this, and I see a fucking
I
futon
would
beater.
be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation.
Hang on, I will show you.
If
I'm
you'll
gonna
have
give
me.
this to you guys.
If he says, "Welcome home, Raubon."
Oh, it's only 10K. Oh.
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
Me, Alphino? I know nothing. I'm just the warrior of light. I walk around, I
Either
punch
you are more
primals,
astute
I
than I
hit them
give
with
you
my big
credit
stick.
for,
That's
or-
all I do.
I'm losing my touch.
Actually, the blood sword almost looks like fucking.
In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
weapon.
But it's a fucking paladin weapon!
Yes, the awkward phase before Dark Knight exists. All swords belong to paladins.
It does look like a futon beater. Yeah, why is this a paladin weapon? It needs to be a Dark Knight weapon. What the fuck?
It's because Dark Knight didn't exist.
Yeah.
The same reason Odin's sword is a paladin weapon.
Still pains me to this day.
Oh, with the Riviera just I could just look like a saucy bar witch. Hella.
The Bloodsword does look... I mean, the Bloodsword usually looks fucking sick. That's a weapon that is in quite a few Final Fantasy games, but it does look good. Don't know if it looks better than... I mean, I don't know how much of a flex, you know, Zentetsuken is, but how frequently does Odin spawn in the overworld?
Every few days.
Okay. But, you know, it's cool and unique. Actually, I don't know. It might take me... Can I look up how to get... No. I can search for item and copy item. Maybe it doesn't tell me how to get the Bloodsword.
Oh, it's 10k at the gold saucer.
Ah.
I'm just going. I have like 300k right now. I'm just digging through stuff to see if there's anything that's like I need right now.
I might consider it for future stuff. Maybe I can build an... I don't know if I should build a shiny, glorious paladin look or a edgy paladin look for Endwalker. It'll be much easier to do the shiny. I'm sure I can find a lot of gleaming whites as paladin.
Get a little dancer now, and then I've reached my goal for once.
The Black Mage Tales of Adventure is tempting me. Like, no. I will not.
Oh,
no. I will learn it through pain. Like everyone else has.
I mean, I'll give everyone a free one because I fucking used it to bypass fucking all of Archer and Bard's bullshit.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember you talking about that when you did it. Yeah.
It was mostly because I was in
role quests, right?
Yeah, I was doing the role quest, and Bard was like Archer was still like in its fucking like 30s. Yeah, I hadn't even actually gotten Bard yet. I was still in Archer. And Loth is just like by my side vibrating for me to get through the story, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just skip it all.
I see. Like he has not walked the way of the gun.
Like,
I walked the way of the gun, but I think I did that after Shadowbringers.
See, when Lucky walks the way of the gun, he does that as a tank.
Bang. Let's see here. Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's say you're walking around. Cool.
Yeah, let's go buy lottery tickets.
Supposedly, like a thing called Narrow Rift is alive right now, and I'm fighting that thing. I don't know if that's a big deal or not.
I'm sorry, Axe. I got distracted by something in our FGO chat. What'd you just say?
I'm fighting a thing called Narrow Rift. Like, I randomly found a hunt train and they got derailed because this thing spawned.
Not sure.
Huh.
It's okay. I don't want to buy it now because I'm already level 50 in Black Mage. It's like 40 levels.
Yeah, once you hit level 50, you might as well just keep going.
Yeah.
I can't make comedy, man.
Oh, I was gonna sell my extra cards. That was what I was gonna do.
yeah, I can actually do my other dailies as Black Mage.
Always a fun time with an AAR class when you can actually do dailies.
Yes.
My god, I'm not stuck in just leveling anymore.
At least there's frontline. I say at least.
It's the weird thing of, I guess. I will tell you this. There is the meme about Black Mage where it gets better every 10 levels, but it's like, I think that's actually true though.
No, it is. I can tell. I mean, like,
I feel that with every class, pretty much.
At the very least, once I got like my single target and AoE versions of my fire and ice moves, then I could at least like do like the fire and ice phases, and it's like, okay, at least I can do this now. Before that, it was like actually really bad.
I jumped and missed like a bitch.
The Dango remained perfectly orbular.
I was actually looking at Final Fantasy XIV's culinary guide, and they actually have a recipe for Dango in there, and they require like 3 different types of flour. I'm like, wow.
I wonder if that is traditional.
I believe it be.
That can definitely happen though, needing multiple blends of flour. That's I think it's a relatively modern thing that everybody can just, you know, pop like pure wheat flour.
Uh-oh.
Fortunately, I don't think you gave me the several cutscenes we'll play in sequence wording.
Feel the sense of powerful. Umbral Wind. That sounds special.
Spicy.
It's not a oh, okay, I was lied to.
About what specifically?
I'm doing a cliffhanger in Gold Saucer, which is just a small mini event you can do where you basically have to run up a series of platforms, dodge bombs to reach the top. I did not realize this, but the little rails that are on the side of the platforms, you cannot walk on those. They do not exist. They are a lie.
You just phase through them.
Yes. Like I said, I was deceived, bamboozled, hoodwinked. There's chicanery and charlatans among me.
Ooh, almost 150 comms.
Nice. All right, I made it.
Oh, I was going to ask you, Lucky. I got like a bunch of fish from the Didum. For the Skycrafter material stuff. Are those used for like any recipes for like crafting stuff for firmament?
They might be used in culinary and stuff, but other than that, I don't know. Unfortunately, I've never actually used the fishing for like I do the approval thing. But after that, I'm usually just like yeet.
I could probably sell them on the market board, and I don't know how expensive they are, but
Let's get be right back.
World of Darkness.
Darkness. 4 hours. Okay.
It'll be done by midnight.
Yep. Supposedly.
I just think a little bit in before I go to sleep.
I do believe part 2 of the story should start, and A2 will be summer.
Oh wait, that's tomorrow. Fuck.
God, I'm so broke.
Yeah, no, my wallet screams, but it's gonna have to suck it up, Cupcake. Do I want to make cornbread? Do I have to ship for cornbread? I think I have to ship for cornbread. I think I have to ship for honey cornbread. True decadence. Oh, that's what I meant to do. I meant to buy a fucking loaf pan so I can make fucking pumpkin spice loaves.
Paralyzed as a black mage is the worst.
And it's not like you were gonna move anyway.
Well, it keeps interrupting my cat.
I know. This is literally why I have echo drops and spine drops on my hotbar.
That's something I may need to invest in.
Everything else you can kind of just meh about, but I don't trust healers to assume as shit. Excuse me. I think I can get 80 today.
Yeah, I don't have anything in my hotbar right now, but I do own a few of those things and a lot of antidotes from when the game warned me to buy antidotes. If you're not super pressed for time, you can just pop your inventory menu and be like, eat, consume, drink antidote.
Let's switch to summer.
Let's. Cutscenes are like onions. They have many layers.
Oh shit, really me? Okay. I was checking my achievements and I was like, I had one on watch, which is like Tank You Gunbreaker 3, where you have to do 300 dungeons, like 50, 60, 70 dungeons as a gunbreaker. I was like, oh, how far am I from that? 299 out of 300. I'm like, oh,
neat.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I do have some dungeons unlocked. We could do Kugana Castle. I've got that unlocked.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
I'll join you as Bluemate for that. If that's
Let me
okay.
get out of this cutscene then.
Kugane Castle, that's Tommy. Well, not the Tommy map. Well, actually, no, I think it is. You can get the Tommy Gaishi from there.
Yes. That's what it tells you on the list to do.
Yeah.
The MSQ is telling me to go back to Kugane anyway, so.
Oh, Kugane. Well, I'm in the middle of front lines right now because I'm
trained, so I'm joining you out. I'll join you like somewhat shortly.
Sure. I mean, we're still, cutscenes, like I said, we're setting up the next MSQ bit, but they're gonna ship me back to Kugane. If only my samurai was 70.
I should totally try to make a Sukemon samurai. They have the Bokuto in the fucking gold saucer shop. I'm like, that'd be perfect.
Well, they got some good kimonos for that.
I mean, I know they have there's some school uniform stuff in the cash shop.
Yeah, I might have to go for it.
I forget where you get it, but I know there's I think reward for doing one of the class quests, you get a really nice kimono.
Yeah, it's just that what's it called?
Tatara's Grand Endeavors?
Yeah, that one.
Right, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one where you get the one off the shoulder and you have the fucking tattoo. Pretty sick.
That sounds
But
very
no, I gotta do the Sukeban lock because I gotta get the long skirt, the fucking sailor top. Unfortunately, I don't think they do fucking face masks.
I mean,
they did.
I don't know for the GPS, but they have the side fox masks to the PvP ones for the casters.
Yeah, they do.
But that's not necessarily compatible with samurai.
I forgot
Yeah.
If you want to actually get your looking on.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about like the ceremony mask. I'm talking about like the mouth covering mask.
I mean, I know that there are. That's the
My
item
friends,
that I currently have
thank you
glimpsed
for
look like
coming
my
at such
glasses on my
short
red
notice.
mage set. There are face pieces that cover your lower face, but there's no. I don't know if there's an easy like. I don't know if like during COVID, Final Fantasy XIV let you buy a standard issue mask. But also,
not.
Japan is way more, much more sensible about face masks during like flu and cold season. So I wouldn't be shocked if there was one somewhere in this game.
I think there's that wondrous the scarf thing you get like level 1. You can dye it. I'm
We were
pretty
told
sure.
the matter was urgent.
Oh yeah, that might work.
I take it Yuguri and Soraban are
but
also
you know-
involved.
Oh,
I
sorry.
internally cry though because it means I have to take off my fucking horns.
My presence here is but
I
a
hate that
happy
so much.
coincidence. I am come on separate business.
Listen, I'm
which
probably gonna
can wait.
rename myself to fucking just Sarah's Succubus, so I can have alliteration.
My apologies.
I am very sad that there are no like
Master Hancock, pray,
face
tell our
veils
friends
for
exactly
Dancer
what you
except
told
for
me.
like the starter gear one. Like that's it.
You're right. There really isn't. That's weird.
Unless you use mods, but you know.
I mean, that feels like something there definitely should be more of, especially because I assume that's something that's easily compatible with Viera heads, and also you don't have to worry about aura.
Why is no one here? Why is no one here?
Of course. Of course.
Well, we're gonna lose this because
Some
all
few
y'all are
days ago,
fighting down
a
south.
large detachment
Bye.
of
I ain't
soldiers
fucking
was seen
doing it.
arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due
Not
to
my
visit for a
problem
matter of
anymore.
months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor. Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugane to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual. The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
What?
I beg your pardon?
See, this is dramatic irony, but for the rest of us, it's a big qua.
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her. We all did.
Can I slap you from here?
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Dorma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu. But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled rogue
Wow, they
samurai?
just four people just
that
four people just
thickens the
jumped
blood.
after me when I got knocked off. Wow.
Gosetsu! He's
I'm
alive!
popular.
A bold choice, to be sure. Usually, I don't really like to leap
While
off
I've no
buildings during
conclusive
front lines.
proof, I
It's
thought
bad
that
for your
such a
shins.
possibility warranted your attention.
Have you informed Lord Hien?
Oh, Red picked up a fucking momentum.
Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day. But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them. I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest?
Yeah, sure. I can show
Thank you.
Gosetsu all about me learning
If
how to samurai.
Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear.
Also, coincidentally, just at this exact time, I wrapped up all of my
Hancock, is
current
there aught
business
else
in
you can tell
Alamigo.
us?
Alas not, but I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garleans' movements, and more besides.
Oh, why?
Hancock is not a pretty smiler.
Yeah, Yes, I love it when people can just run away and out-heal me, and out-heal my damage. I love it.
The best experience ever.
All right, it's just so many ways I could comment on that one. Yeah, no, it's great. We love it.
Oh, man. Well, that was my bad. I was just letting myself be damaged.
Barely missed my slide cast.
Slide casting.
It's like a pixel off.
Paused for a second there, chat, because I was thinking about strolling around. God, I dressed as a samurai, but then I couldn't accept and finish my quests. Because the game is weird about that. Son of a bitch!
No, I got
you little catfish.
Again, with me, our greatest non-enemy.
I mean, I think he declared himself a hostile force. He tried to sell me out to Garleans.
Man, I did horrible that match. I got 2-2-3. Fuck me.
It's pretty low all around.
That is.
I mean, you weren't absolutely stomped, you know. I've finished games with no kills and more than 2 deaths.
You know, as a Reaper main, I usually get 0 kills, a lot of assists.
Yeah, that happens. It's funny because Reaper is presumably supposed to, you know, being a DPS classic core is presumably supposed to do damage, but it's kind of the same with Paladin. Like, very rarely do I get full credit for kills. Mostly, I'm just sure I'm there to be annoying and apply, like, stuns and heavy and stuff. And just hold down the fort until somebody can actually do some clinch damage.
Let's run dungeons, leveling, or trials. Let's run trials and normal raid, I suppose.
And this guy also show up in the Dragoon quest line.
Miss Namazu?
I think so, or
Yeah,
one
I
of them.
think I think my little dragon buddy did indeed have some discussions with a Namazu, but we didn't stick around Kugane very long. We shipped that poor dragon here in a fucking crate full of ice, and I had to uncork him at the other end. Zero trust. Yes, you don't need to worry about being kicked with Alice. She will do other things to you. I have already stolen the secrets of your people, weird catfish man.
Have you truly?
I mean, I could do the Blue Mage Wombo combo. I can tingle him and then do the triple trident.
But have you truly become the reason their society still exists?
No. currently I'm yelling about unmaking their society. Or at least that
Well,
one little goblin
they're
fish.
doing it themselves.
That is generally how I understand Namazu to work, yes. Oh, shit, I have to accept the request. Jump my hands back to Alpha now.
Fuck it, let's do the slices right.
Ooh, a green tea.
And by do the slices right, I mean let's fail the slices right.
And if we got, if we got 4 people, also anytime I'm just staring at, I'm in Kugane, so the fucking icon is just constantly pointing, enter Kugane Castle.
Kugane Castle.
The other 70s I've unlocked are Fractal Continuum Hard and Arboretum Hard, but we can do this another time as well. But
Yeah, we can do Kugane. Let me just do the slices right. We can run. Fuck it,
we
we ball.
build some friends lists.
Yeah, let me just
invite.
put away this objective.
That guy.
Being like, my inventory needs some cleanup.
Sure. Let's invite that guy because he said he wanted to be blue. I see that Architect and Altar are in 2 separate raids.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm fighting Skatak at the moment.
Yeah. Krasnite's here, if we want to do that.
Sure.
Even green. Right. I'll just walk to the dungeon entrance while Lucky finishes Slice's raid. I don't need to do that, but it gives me something to do on stream to kill time.
Let me go just borrow. Let me go just steal your AC for a moment.
Sure, I'm jumping into the sewers of Kugane.
I've been there a few times.
All right.
So close. Oh shit! Never mind.
You alright?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna fall into the water.
Yeah, you're fine. There's a little walkway here.
Have you seen like the weird hideout over here?
Yeah, I think I've been down this weird angle before.
Alright, Lucky, do you want a tank or heal?
Tank.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I brought this up because he needs
I love
like
it 'cause you
one
just
more
find
number
like the girl doing the slouch.
Yep.
Yep, that's the
That's
pose.
That's the pose. Does that mean that is an emote?
Maybe?
Because, I mean, that means they've got the rig for the posing. Also, I forgot to steal my ether.
Oh, thank you.
Just let me know when you're ready, Lucky.
We just completed round 1.
Lucky, I'm doing
Visible
Cloud of
walls.
Darkness, and I think I can see it. I'm like, oh, yep. That's. I mean, like, there's.
I said I wasn't able to get a good look, but you know what? I'm just gonna believe that the nipples are there. Sometimes you just have to take it on faith that, you know, the giant, scary, evil cloud lady has nipples. And you know what? I can. Woo! I think he almost died.
Okay. Marvel and Company seals. Dump those somewhere.
Right, here's the part where I always die because fucking I always get hit with the dog. Always.
I got kind of greedy with the grabbing the gold piles last time too. I like.
Did everybody remember to get their books this week?
Yeah, I did.
Actually, I was too tired to log in yesterday, so no, I don't have a book.
Can't finish it. Some more points. I should probably will for helping Omega clear some stuff.
Oh, hey, I actually got through it. Son of a bitch.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, if I can just survive this one last attack, I will. Oops, shit. Shit! Oh, okay.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? I'm gonna help you out in a different quest line later.
Don't see that guy anymore, sadly.
Yeah, it's for the quest, so the Sikisikobi blade probably goes away. How you doing?
Shit.
That storyline goes in the storyline goes places.
Hopefully it goes to places where I can fucking get their sick drip.
Maybe?
Now that the PvP outfit's bad.
I actually completed it. Yay!
Nice.
Wait.
And Loft is logged in.
And yes, chat, I did add Punish Thancred's eye bandana to my samurai glam.
Nice.
Makes sense. Anyway, I am ready to go.
Switch back to Dragon.
Wagon.
Oops, accidentally cloned samurai. I'll deal with that later. It's been a little bit, but if I remember rightly, the story is that there's like a terrorist inside the castle and he's gonna kill the Bakufu government, so I gotta go get rid of him.
I don't know if so much a terrorist as fucking it's Kageyama, who you will meet a lot.
Someone's taking over.
Well,
taking
that's
over
how
the
they
castle.
pitched it to me anyway.
You've seen the man in.
You see.
What an
good?
interesting party we are. Yeah.
Alright, well.
We're very shiny tonight.
Oh, ninja.
Nah, they just
Axe, do you know what attack enemies and attacks you need to copy?
It's a Tamagaichi, which I believe you can get from the first boss. You'll see it. It's not hard to miss. It's the fucking bamboo mat flip.
I'm just remembering, like, Guilty Gear literally says that every time she does it. It's like, yes, that's literally what it feels like.
This is an actual technique.
Oh yeah, no, it is an actual technique. Because of how the Tommy mats are laid down. Yes, you can just, stomp and kick one up. It's pretty sick to think about.
Like having all the problems.
No.
Buttons. I can't scroll up to further. Same.
He's in there.
Oh yeah, somebody got poisoned. Did Axe poison them? Max did.
I don't have all my cool shit. TM. Fuck, there's more.
You're hiding in the water.
Oh, you gave him the push.
I feared to punch this very soul.
Wow, so now he's over there and paralyzed.
Okay, it's the second boss, because this is the first boss. Alright, what's this boss? This is Sweet Kumaru.
It reminds me of like Golden Bear, oddly enough.
It kind of does. Now that you mention
Also,
it.
I'm pretty sure this is an a guy very similar to this is an SMT somewhere. I don't remember which figure he is, but there's definitely a big red armor man.
Yeah, I remember that. Wait, is it different than the one that's on the horse?
Yeah.
The one on the horse is... I can't remember. Anyway, we go. I don't think this guy has anything super
Cracks my Peace Carry eyeball.
He does have something, but I don't remember it. Oh, Bluff says food is blood. Yeah, Elgor is the red knight dude.
Guy.
I forgot what this does.
Kill it.
Kill it. I don't want it to touch me.
It can touch you.
Well, it just gave me death throws when it charged me.
No, it's fucking as a self-destruct thing. Helm crack. Also known as Helm Beer can't wear helmets.
There's another one on me.
Alright, try and get away from them.
Run away out. All the way over here.
Sorry to hear that, Waff.
Back. Again on Sierra. That's not how this works.
I'm shanking him a lot with my spear.
Spear?
So Axis is sticking him with that poison pretty reliably.
I think it always works. I think it's like actually a decent poison game. Yeah, it's not a little potency, but I think it's like still percent now.
Yeah, you know, it's a dot. Resist paralyzed though. Got him.
I don't have my sprint. It sucks. Alright, time to fight ninjas and summoners. Ninja summoners. Puppet Master. Alright, let's tele forth. Try and kill the summoner if you can. He's the one that's gonna add an ad if we let him. Alright. Ad
His
stopped.
spine was demolished.
You didn't need it. Big fire. There's gonna be two of them next time, as long as we get one, whatever. Dash. Alright, yosh.
Explosive dive. I got this strong burst.
Oh.
line attacks, huh?
Yeah, they do. This one over here. Stop all of them. System update.
The Discord?
Not now.
No. Something just popped up on my
Yeah, same
thing. Just said system update. And I closed it, but I was at the same time like, what?
Wait, what? I'm getting that too. Oh, wait, that's a DK thing.
Okay, so it was DK.
That
Okay.
makes-
Yeah, that's removed my other monitor, so it doesn't distract me.
It's like, not now.
I should have Ram's voice or something.
Oh, I didn't think of it either. So, all right, this is the one that Axe needs for Tatami Gaishi.
Boy, what are they feeding you?
And if you can notice, the floor is
Yeah. Also, this
Okay.
guy, he does look like the old Amano designs for ninjas, I think. I'm thinking the actual right designer.
He's very ninja-y, but also he's very tall. And I'm
He's
saying
tall
that.
and slender and like he's got like the same angles Amano always did their character art.
Well, he's a puppet.
Oh, right. Harakuri's.
Yeah. Like if you look at his mid, you can see right through his mid.
Oh yeah, he's a look for Harakuri.
Yeah. So watch out, these dudes will do their own moves.
Line attacks.
Yeah, there it is. Tatami Gaishi.
Oh shit.
Big flips.
Okay. That.
These ones you can attack.
Hey, I have my own line attack.
Okay, that's it.
This would really be trying to advertise their real money trading stuff right in Lusa.
Oh, they always do.
I know, but it's like,
Do you see how many people get fucking taken out like every week?
Oh yeah, I do. That's why I said that. It's like, yeah.
I mean, honestly, on a personal level, I think it makes sense. It is fucking limp some of this.
Oh, this is Tommy Gaishi, right?
Yep, that's Tatami Gaishi. Woo! Oh shit, I'm a fool!
Yeah, you guys need to move. He's throwing some other shit.
Why not?
Fine, I'm
not
fine.
working.
I can use an Asuna though. I got Volna.
Okay, on it.
Thank you.
Like you get probably now.
Alright, slap these nerds. This time.
Dead.
No friends. Oh, dead.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, we should have. Alrighty.
I mean, we are synced.
Honmaru Mana. Blazing Manor? Really?
Oh, that's nice. That's a stun.
Yeah, it's a stun.
That's not bad.
Check it out, it's Tengu!
Ah, the classics. Karasu.
Classic Karasus.
The Harakiri Hanya. Oh, these are a clockwork. I get it now. I never actually really paid that much attention. Whoop! Now we dash!
Fine.
Chris, how you feel about more pools? You okay with that?
Sure.
Let's go!
I mean, I'm looking at your HP bar.
My bad.
Let's not
As
go!
you said it.
Back it up.
That's great.
I'm gonna Super Bowl out immediately, so hang on 1 second. Alright.
Max has died.
I got sliced in the back.
Yeah, they're doing that. They have fucking way too much reach. This is bullshit.
I bet you could one-on-one fight the signal tank.
No, maybe. I'm already kind of weak.
I'm about to die.
Don't worry, I got him.
Nope, I could not fight a tank one-on-one.
I'll work up.
Bring him back! I'm alive, guys! Oh, nope, you're both dead. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Axe has been dead for a while.
Probably should just work back.
Well, if we hadn't walked away, despite the fact that those guys have the longest arms in the universe, we would already have been dead.
Yeah. Earlier, the one that Omega got down to the 1 HP was attacking me, but it's fine.
Yeah, he was a free balling. Slight waste of an AoE.
Doing the Dragon's Neck with Black Mage.
Hey, look at that.
It'll be, that one's gonna blow up if we're not careful.
Did you get him?
Nope. Got it. Yep.
There's another one.
I'm losing. Wait, Caroline? Here, all of you?
Right.
More.
Oh, great, more of them.
It's Kageyama! Fucking twonk.
No wonder there's so much Karakiri. Yeah, I recognize this from the fucking
I think he
CC
owns
map.
a company that makes them or something?
He's like a soy sauce mogul or something.
It's like something people buy a fuck ton of.
Yep, we got Jimbo. Classic.
Alright. You gotta cross that line. All of it. Gotta cross. There we go.
Alright.
What? Actually, my jump fuck back here.
I have my own jump too.
Oh, I see. That's fine. Also, this guy's design is similar to the fucking Karakuri Samurai who will absolutely wreck your shit in that CC map.
Yeah, I think it's the same guy you've seen on in the intro.
Anyway, we gotta grab all the coins that get tossed.
Yep.
Like, as quick as you can.
That dog will eat the gold.
Very
Well, yeah, it's, Yojimbo gets paid, he does more damage. Ow. What the fuck did you just do to me, dog?
Only his dog will eat gold.
Yeah, if you want to fire it off.
I don't know, we'll save it for a later phase, but I can pop it off. Pop it. Not waste my Nastron.
Ina Shikacho. Dear, poor butterfly. No, poor deer.
Butterflies are bad.
Alright, he goes again.
Right out. Oh, right, these.
You don't have to fight them, but you can.
Well, that's funny.
They just do a bunch of line AoE.
Those didn't start something.
Ah!
Oof! Yeah, that dog's kind of annoying.
The thing is, it pushed me into another AoE.
Yeah, it does that. It push you and pull you. Shit, we already got LB1 back.
Is it because we collected the gold?
Probably. Picking up the gold in the CC map does give you extra LB.
Oh, if you want to fire again.
Let's do braver.
Shikacho, just burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him.
Wasted buttons. Got him. And Lucky got his Chivo.
Yay!
Oh, I actually need this.
Oh, this looks pretty good.
Which one? It's on the bear, right? The bear's the.
Oh yeah, that's actually good looking.
Does anyone want the orchestration?
I do.
Yeah.
I'll pass
yeah.
on it.
I'll pass. I flee. I didn't mean to flee. I meant to wait for the fucking armor.
And Gravitune is traded to you.
It's not gonna work that way.
Yeah, it's a dungeon drop.
Never mind.
Fool, Lucky.
I'll roll on the orchestra. Turn this in and then go back to my quest of looking for Gosetsu and Yotsuyu.
Okay.
Good day. Oh, hey, it is actually day. It's morning now. Cool.
I'm now at 98.
Nice. If only they'd hidden an aetheryte node in the sewer. I guess I could pay. How much would it cost? 70 gil to teleport a couple of blocks. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I guess it's like I'll see if I want to do the Arboretum Heart.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I noticed you didn't say Fractal Continuum Hard.
Yeah, no, I think Arboretum Hard probably has. Maybe actually it might not. Oh wait, no, I think it does. I think it does. It has a fucking a move that you can get from for Blue Mage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's for 87.
Yeah, so that's why Axe only said Arboretum Hard.
The other ones are just gonna happen.
Anyway,
well,
if you want to see my new mount, you can fucking come to the house. I am running around in the yard with my new cat.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Wolf. Meow.
Right. I love my burgers now. I don't cook those.
Well, if you are gonna cook them, that's not so bad. But yes, that's important.
See this saber-toothed cat just jumping up and down.
That's a very large spike.
Yeah, this is the battle tiger. The other one was just a regular tiger.
You know, like a cat of battle.
Battle cat.
Oh, that sounds like a very funny Superbolide macro to shout by the power of Grayskull.
Is the rhino the warrior?
I think so.
Or the bear? I can't tell.
No, the warrior is the bear. Yeah, because that's what Loth has.
Thank you, Loth.
Yeah, there's what? Is there one mount for each tank class if you do a bunch of
Yes.
runs? Yeah.
Yes.
Wonder what Paladins is. Don't remember off the top of my head.
But
it should be some.
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
because
movement,
you get the easier. You are stanced up on that bear. Look at you, your fucking leg spreads, arm crossed, leaning back. You give no fucks. That is powerful, Loth. Look at that stance.
After I get into this cutscene, I probably should go back to the house. I don't know if I've ever seen Loth on his bear.
That is a pose of dominance, Loth.
He's going full Conan Barbarian. Which is impressive because he's a Lalafell.
What was the name of the fucking tiger in Ronin Warriors? I can't remember it. I don't actually remember what its original name was either, because that was just the fucking English name for it.
Yes.
The Battle Sheba.
You're right, my Battle Sheba.
Look at that fucking pump of a tail go.
Yeah.
You can tell that dog sounds like the time of his life.
Yes. I like how this emote where he jumps out is called Wag.
He does have a bracelet. You wanna know what I find fucking weird? You wanna know what fucking weird? My fucking cat has fucking metal braces on its fucking teeth. Look at this.
Yeah.
Gotta keep his teeth safe.
Actually, I'm looking inside of his mouth. There is a surprising amount of detail here, and I don't know if I'm for it. I can see the ridges on the top of its mouth. Return to the house.
Wow.
That is some detail. No, but look at Loth and just how he's posed on his fucking bear. That is
Oh yeah, no, he is absolutely Conaning it. It would look better if he was warrior and not white mage right now. You know, going for shockingly.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
I love how he just snapped, changed, and then just went back to crossing his arms.
Yeah.
It was a
got
fucking
his big
power
fucking
move.
axe. Yeah, he's chilling.
Here we go. I got this.
This is a very, very spiky cat.
I gotta hit button.
Cover this boy in armor, literally tip
That
to tail.
works. The pose is bad for that one, but I think it would have been the dominant pose would have been if you were doing the Gendo pose.
Maybe.
For the hippo card, I think that would work.
Actually, that reminds me. I haven't seen what I look like on this. It's so small!
Crab.
I've yet to get the crab for Vieira, so I'm curious to see how big mine will be.
Let's whip out crab.
Actually, whoa! That's a big crab.
Jeez, yeah.
Damn.
It's the small, medium, and large. Let me see if I can actually.
Alright.
Fucking...
Okay, so which order are we supposed to kill these in?
Okay, hang on, back up. I need you guys to clear out. Someone move that Carby. Okay, hang on. Let me see here. Screen lock. Print screen. All right, everyone may continue. I just wanted to get a screenshot of that. Just the small, medium, large.
Singular, erasing the bar.
All right, so what else have I? Oh yeah, I should show you. I think some of you have seen this already, but I will show everybody.
I'm pretty sure I showed it up on stream.
Look at
Oh yes.
Ooh, nice.
Look at the boy.
Look at that boy.
It's a good one, yeah.
This is what you get for completing all of the first of the VNC dungeon.
Nice.
You get Silky.
You should see the flying animation. It's pretty great.
Oh, I can't fly here.
You can get a kind of a hint.
Actually, how does it run? Just.
But yes, this is available during the Mooglestone event, so yes, now I too have the T-Rex, who's fucking packed up.
The gator. I love the gator.
It's a pretty good one, yeah.
Did I get the
Loth.
gator too?
Oh no, it's not Loth. Usually I think of Loth, but yeah, it's Alter who's in the TV.
Huh.
The gator. Who else do I have that I haven't really used? That haven't really shown off recently. No, I think that's it. Well, I just like showing off the gator in general because it's a gator.
This one's still one of my favorites.
I think that's great.
This is the current PvP season mount.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
My little robot buddy giving me a leg up. He turns into a propeller when you fly.
Get rainbowed. Get rainbowed.
My father plays music.
Alright, I still got half a level to get on Reaper before I hit 80. I probably want to get that done, so I'm gonna go back to that.
I must return to Kugane, which now costs almost 1,000 gil. It's fine. I have over 1.5 million.
I recently put Kugane on my favorites list, and it's been like the best decision I've made. Or favorite destinations, I mean.
I do technically have because of the power of PlayStation Network, I do have a free PS Plus destination to add.
Kugane is not a
Which
bad
is one of the weirdest integrations for PS Plus I think I've seen in a while.
Oh, Trials is on fucking DPS up. I'm gonna join that shit before it decides to change its fucking mind.
Oh, fuck.
That's always a good one.
Main scenario roulette finally fucking popped. Jeez.
Alright, I'm gonna watch anime in the background here.
Damn.
Hello.
Feeling a little better?
I'm sure the noodles kept you on the even keel.
Now to take my ibuprofen.
It's all Lot's fault, but I'm just thinking of that one meme I saw about the double tank buster. Come, let us take the ibuprofen together.
I don't know if that's originally.
I'm not sure.
We're sharing now. It's funny. It's like, let's take this tank buster together.
We go together.
You shall go together.
I'm want to see an image of the double tank buster style and just someone just looking, you know, smiling and just holding their hand out to the other tank.
I mean, that is kind of the meme image of thinking
about. Kingdom Hearts 1 opening. Or Kingdom Hearts 2, whichever one.
Most of the Kingdom Hearts openings. There's a lot of holding hands and falling through darkness.
I wonder if I'll end up at the same trial as Lucky.
Oh, they're coming out with a RoboCop game? Oh, actually, it looks pretty good.
I think I saw a post about that somewhere.
Yeah, no, I'm looking, well, funnily enough, I'm looking on a JP side about it. It popped up on Twitter, but yeah, no, it's like, apparently it's an original story that bridges between RoboCop 2 and 3.
Ooh, interesting.
And it doesn't look too bad immediately, so hang on, I'll link it in games, so we'll remain on topic.
Okay, we can hear it.
Lost a little.
Watch the trailer. Yeah.
Lost a little snicker.
Sorry.
Just.
Careful.
Lava's dying.
sorry.
That was never really my thing.
You can't help it, Moth.
I should go watch them.
The Ixion Fate's up in the locks if anybody's interested.
I do have the fucking bag, the Stygian ass. That shit's cheap. But I'll stick to trials. I'm number 4 on the list here.
I'm fucking 23 on some trial duty, but
I'm number.
Oh, that probably means me and Loth are getting it together. That means I can give Loth a comp.
Hello, Mr. Evil. I'm number 2.
Did you pop?
No. Did you?
Okay, I did. We were lied to. Wait. What were you going as?
Monk.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, it's probably because of the level. Wait. Hang on, let me see. Let me see what fucking. Yep, that's why. Because the fucking trial was fucking Rathalos, which is, by the way, 70. But also, it's motherfucking Rathalos. Well, actually, I'm a Reaper. That is probably the most Monster Hunter fucking weapon we fucking got in this goddamn game.
Or Mangala switch axes to slice.
Do the slice. Do the spooky slice. You do the slice.
Alright, I've never done one of these. How does this normally go?
Done one of what?
Something like Ixion or... yeah.
Well, you have to use the Stygian Ash on it.
So do we all just try and get it once?
Hang on 1 second. I do not remember now that I think about it. It's a world-based fought, so you just gotta do as much damage. Whoops.
Tataru's grumpy face. Well, Alphino bought an object at market price. That grumpy.
oh no.
Oh,
this part.
Yeah,
Oh no. Oh no.
It does make me.
That boy did not study fucking negotiation and economics.
This boy will be
It
haunted by
does
this
make
woman
me
for the rest
wonder
of his
how
life.
much it actually cost because they didn't say the figure. But I was instantly like, I'll pay as I look at my 1.6 million gil.
I do
Probably have
enjoy
enough.
that.
Almost have
and
enough.
I do enjoy that. You can. There is. It really actually makes you. Well, we die now.
Rip. Rathalos. Which is another thing I can do. That quest is also starts in Kugane.
I just see my Vuln stack
Right.
count is at
I
5
suggest we
already,
begin by
and
learning what we
I
can
don't
from the
know how I'm
sentries.
still alive.
Oh god, I'm dying to burger.
Burger death.
Oh, I don't have my chocobo up.
Look, what you were saying earlier?
That would help.
We just wiped because no one decided to attack the ads. I do not understand this.
Hey, it's okay. I've got a very weird.
What's going on out there?
Striking tree.
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy.
I always feel bad for the healers in this fucking.
We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
Well, how's yours, Jank, Loth?
The Gunbreaker tank, who is a Sprout, is fighting with the Paladin tank over aggro. And the entire time that what is it? Thingo is
The
invulnerable.
Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy, but with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless...
Oh, and
Unless
when I
Yotsuyu is on
said,
that
hey,
island.
it's invulnerable, he said that it's about making a point.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our
The
help.
point is, you're an idiot.
I'm gonna lie.
The point is we get to the
You
fucking
remain with Soroban,
duty
arguing
complete
it will
screen,
only
guys.
delay
Come
us.
on.
Is that clear?
We're gonna get our tombstones and go home.
Get our
Fine, but you...
That is the truth.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat...
It shall be done.
Thank you, Soroban. You're my turtle rock.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing.
Alpha says he's been practicing swimming.
Oh, this is a great scene.
Great yell.
Alright, I got 6 Ixion Horn.
Nice.
Yep.
Why do you get Architect? Same?
Same.
Cool. By the way, nice cowboy outfit.
Thank you.
Just sitting at the surf, taking a breather.
Lucky.
You all right, buddy? Do we need to work on cardio? Maybe you should just see some of that carbuncle crack.
Look at that Imperial Lalafell.
This fucking dopey ass run. Yeah, he's. Well, now he's dead. Woo! Stop drawing lines. Right, I'm in a solo dude. I mean, I can paralyzed in the AoE. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt at all. Okay. I thought that was gonna be bad.
I'm slightly concerned by the description of the Ixion trophy.
What about it?
A slightly suggestive object dart that will ever remind you of your dominance
Lady
over the
Yotsuyu,
mythic steed.
We're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Huh.
Stay
Fair
back.
enough. Choice of words.
It all makes sense when you when you
Are you
do
all
the
right?
fucking Eden raids.
Is he all right?
Oh no, Gosetsu, have you come down with a cough? Like my other samuraiist mentor?
Gosetsu.
Because you make some creative choices there, which are creative.
Damn it, we took too long.
Certainly a way of
Change of
saying
plan.
it.
Eliminate hostiles. All forces, attack!
My favorite will forever be Fusion Heart.
I had so much trouble in that fight.
Everyone does.
Couldn't see the opinions.
I don't think it's that fight that gave me trouble. There was a few fights later. Whenever the bottomless pit started happening, I think there were a couple fights where I died with res, and then because there was I resed in an AoE, I tried to teleport away and immediately went off.
damn it, why do these ads keep their fucking basic bitch-ass movesets? All these paralyzes and stuns. Oh, that Silent Strike also didn't hurt that much.
Spoiler tag this, but and Walker spoilers. Okay. Incorrect Final Fantasy books.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
Joke's on you, I'm forklift certified.
Means I can kill you and get away with it. Also, it's funny for Axe because we play Halo Week recently and he'll go and I'm just like, I'm forklift certified.
That's the Joker. Forklift.
I'm a fool!
Look, I put forklift into 100.
See, I was trying to think of what the forklift certified is, and I missed the fucking push, and I just got yeeted. So that's not too bad.
I'm sorry.
We shall bear this cross.
Heaven on I do love this fight of just how this person is talking about this. Doing ultimate attack. Testing, does screaming the name make it perfect? Yeah, dude. I was killing it.
The art of my forebears.
Oh, you're doing that fight.
Yeah.
And I fucking keep getting stunned.
Yeah.
Who taught these Imperials how to shield bash?
Oh,
Yeah, this one sucks because there's like, this definitely should have ended with that last wave with that Hexadrome guy, but okay, fine. My allies do not know how to fucking bloodbath. Detonating again. Okay, that was a spicy meatball. Please stop doing that. No, don't target Yuri. Kill that last guy. Please let him be the last guy. Okay. That last wave was entirely unnecessary. It was very mean.
Well, Omega has finished this cutscene. I'm in the middle of a trading montage.
Do you have 80s music playing?
No, the typical
Gosetsu, thank the heavens.
Music that plays.
Yeah, 80s montage.
Eye of the tiger.
Yeah, right.
Try to teach monks how to fight.
I understand this.
Yugiri, my friends, the kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
Go get my ley lines.
May your
It's
thighs
over.
shatter the earth.
The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that.
And
But they would never have come here.
I'm
were
about
it
to say,
not
I'd be
for
happy with
her.
just a watermelon.
I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived.
I'm referring to
with
a very
that woman in
specific
tow.
thing.
Well, I don't understand your very specific thing.
Do not be
The
afraid,
monk AoE
Tsuyu.
is usually,
These people are my friends.
Thigh stomp the ground so hard it makes shockwaves.
Friends.
Oh yeah.
Activate bloodbath. Split them.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts.
A stout wooden door.
Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire time.
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave. But it offered precious little
Kevlar
protection
weave, huh?
against the fall.
Yeah, kind
Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a
Also,
child.
she has the requisite amnesia, I assumed. At least, you know, she
Like
fell
complete
through,
amnesia.
she fell through a building, so, you know.
A trick, surely.
She wasn't wearing a Garlean bulletproof headscarf.
Even
That
then.
was my first
My
thought,
scarf is made
aye.
of several thousand beetles.
And I contemplated cutting her down and being
I guess
done
it's good
with
to know.
it.
It's interesting to know that she basically had like
Contemplated it long and
basically
hard.
stab-resistant clothes.
Yet the kami saw
Silk is
fit
actually
to
supposed to
deliver
be
us from certain death.
Fairly
'Twas
resilient
their
towards
will
cutting.
That we survive, both of us, together.
Actually, that is true.
And together,
So
we
if
shall go
you
before our
combine that
master.
already with
He
also
shall be the one to judge.
whatever fucking horseshit the Garleans have, as I literally fought like a dozen of their actual literal giant robots powered by, you know, ceruleum and shit. There's probably a lot you could do.
Judge what?
She's your prisoner,
What do you think
old
you could
man.
do, honestly?
Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the
Just got really
road.
got leveling in dungeons left.
As you say.
If I
But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
Oh no, the parallels
You
of
have
the
my
thing
word.
that I just did in Alamigo.
Well, I must be
And
going.
thus,
I have an unholy
mammoths
mess to
began to
clean up.
revolt.
You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take
Nah,
another
they're doing their own
tilt.
thing.
Oh, and we'll
They've
overlook
started
the
their
tithe this
society.
time.
I mean, they
You're
already
welcome.
were. I mean, they don't need showing up because like they're really self-sufficient. All I did there was assign tasks. So basically, all they have is a very long vacation.
Who says
they
they
really
need to
want to come
follow
back
them?
to give them to give them work to do.
Who says they need to follow said tasks? You're not around to keep them in line.
Exactly.
Listen. I see the fucking Felicious feline, and they are their own master.
Yep. They just have that look in their eye.
They do. They really do.
Oh.
Hey, Gosetsu, check it out. I got a T-Rex. Isn't that cool?
Very cool, warrior of light. You have my respect. Might have a ride with you.
Of course.
That's never here.
I too wanted to ride a T-Rex when I was a young boy.
I can't keep this equipped because I have to do quest stuff.
Ultra, I hate that you feel like you actually have the vibe down.
Oh, you hate it. You hate it so much that you love it. Is what you mean.
We'll see.
It's a good projection.
So I'm just looking at like some of the fucking minions we got from the thing. The Paisa Red Pooler is hilarious.
Yeah, there's a couple of Paisa in there.
When mysterious embroidery began appearing on the garments of her Rose Knights, Lady Laniette set out to uncover the perpetrator. Her surveillance led to the capture of the Paisa young, who was made to work in the Ishgard's restoration as punishment, though it appears happy enough. It's just a fucking Paisa wearing the Weaver fucking the level 50 Weaver gear.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah, because it's supposed to look like Redolent Rose.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, someone crashed the materia.
Oh, well, I'm glad I got my shit out yesterday then.
It's
Fuck.
like all that shit's like fucking dirt.
Well, the 9 and 10 stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Probably happened because of yesterday. I was able to dump mine yesterday and it all sold.
Yeah, because I've noticed like some people are just putting it down for like under 1,000, and just I think it's newer stuff because like some person just put like a bunch of shit like at dirt cheap prices. I think to crash the market.
Probably. People are dumb like that. They'll just continually undercut and not actually consider what that means.
Yeah, because
I mean that's the natural supply v demand curve, you know.
Someone has like a
if there's no supply, you can just set whatever price you like, but then eventually as supply goes up, price tends to go down, and then it's until it's way down, and then you're like, ah, fuck, we don't need to sell this shit, it's worthless.
That's what that is.
Goes back up.
I didn't know that teleporting to your ley lines was a separate skill. That's interesting.
Yes.
I was slightly sad because I misread that the first time. I thought it moved the ley lines at first.
Oh, to y'all.
Oh, if only.
Oh man, the map went down. I apologize, I don't give a fuck.
Economics adjust.
That's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Check on.
Yeah, and I was able to sell all my materia, and I made about 290k, so I'm over 8 million again, thank God.
Dang.
I'm happy you're about to unlock something special.
Yes, actually, I was looking at the names of dungeons and stuff, and I slightly spoiled myself that this one exists, because I was like, what the fuck is that? I don't remember this one. Here it is. It's this one. I think I gotta go talk to him for the thing.
Go talk to him for the thing.
Can hang out with Sorbonne. Great dude.
Unlock another level 70 dungeon. Here, I'll talk to the guys.
So another couple days here.
Oh shit, do I have this area of Ruby Sea? I've never marked on my map. I must have only passed there underwater.
Yeah, some of them are like that.
I've had flying unlocked here for a while, but I guess I just never crossed that particular part.
It's a big area.
Boy, is it. Oh, hey, look up point. Oh, yeah.
Then you got all big quests.
I mean, yeah, but that's because one of them's for Heaven on High. I don't remember what Knocking on Heaven's Door is, though. Also, Axe is like, damn, you got a lot of blue quests. There's two. There's two in the Ruby Sea.
Explore information. Knocking on Heaven Doors happens on High. The other one is the Kojin quest.
Oh, yeah, and that's why they're still there.
Eating something?
Probably.
Burger.
Okay.
Burger.
Yeah, okay, I was like, wait a second. He sounds like he's eating something else. Oh god, no.
Look out. Which is very distinct from look out. Why not? Hello? I'm in the Vista.
Might be something else actually. This one.
Oh my god, why must you do this to me, game?
I gotta go check the lookout book for it.
Fuck.
You should. Honestly, it might be quicker just to like. Oh.
Fringes, Yangsha.
Oh, sit down.
Do I sit? Yeah, I wasn't getting any fucking tips from that. They're all the gosh darn same.
It was on top left corner.
Okay, what is the coordinates? I can just look this up.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
they're
I'm
online.
literally gonna sit.
I need so
No,
many.
do I have to fucking sit on ground specifically? If this doesn't work, I'm going to fucking leave. Yeah, all right, fuck you. You don't want to be found.
I think you just need to look out.
That did not work. I
No.
looked out twice.
It's weird.
BC.
Oh, I've already left. It doesn't want to. It doesn't want to be observed. That's fine. Where this area is, and go to Hell's Lid. It's a fucking cool ass volcano.
Yeah, 111 island vines.
Good job, Lucky. You're great at this game.
You're amazing.
Sand and copper. Mountains, right? Copper ore. I'll think of diameter. Use this precess for my island is very expensive to sustain.
You're lucky the maintenance art is actually adorable now.
Oh yeah, where they put in the automata characters. I love it.
Yeah, Paulo Pascal's are great.
I do love that a lot of the VAs, like, I can't remember her name now. Was it Yu Ishikawa?
Something like that.
Yeah, she did a small video about it, talking about it, and Ao Yuki did a video about it too. And they're both like, yes, butts. I was like,
yeah.
They like, because everyone's like 2 sizes bigger.
Oh, I fronted.
Ao Yuki was like, yes, Pascal's butt does not jiggle, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. And I was like, hey.
If Pascal had an ass, I'd be kind of weirded out, honestly. I find it more adorable just having like them having the collective of machines.
I completely forgot to view my granary to actually get the upgrade complete.
Hey, Omega, don't worry. I went to where you were, tried several things, including lookout. Don't know what's up with it.
You probably want some very specific command that I don't know and don't care to know.
It might be prayer.
Then there should probably be something that like indicates that. I don't want to play a guessing game with these fucking sightseeing points. Yeah, so we've unlocked Hell's Lid. So I forgot I do need to go get my new book for Wondrous Tales, because that fucking EXP is good.
I can't put my nation, jeez.
Okay, I need to go to a different zone anyway to work on the MSQ. 30-minute warning, by the way, everybody.
Gasp.
Until hell breaks loose. So you're gonna grab your book and then do Hell's Lid?
No. Not unless guys really want to do Hell's Lid. I'll just go back out of my MSQ.
I'll do
we did do Kekana Castle earlier.
Hell's Lit, well, actually, no, you really don't need it now that you got all the fucking dogs, but Hell's Lit is the questline that unlocks the other extreme trials in Stormblood.
Nice.
You could one up for, I'm sorry.
It's still a nice to do at some point.
I mean, they're still fun to do, and it's an interesting storyline, but like I said, usually I think the main draw of a lot of EX trials is either getting the drops for making things or getting the mount drops.
I also just like the storyline.
I will say there are a lot of really cool weapons you can get for a lot of classes that look good for glams, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like usually you're getting something so for like a weapon or stuff or a mount. And yes, the story is good, but
I mean that's something I can handle off the stream.
Yeah.
And they're just in my rotation. I will need to get the class markers off there, but ooh, CC is in my book. Yay. And I've got 9 second chance points. We're good. I do got Labyrinth, and I got Weeping City, though, which I have not seen so far doing Daily Alliance raids. I've only gotten the other two. Well, I mean, I don't know if that might be slightly weighted, because I remember Weeping City being the one that kicked our asses the most when I did it on stream.
The orb.
Yeah, we got orbed pretty hard.
Ozma.
I bet there's any fault of our own, though.
Well, some of it was just because I was new and there were some other mechanics that were not remembered by other people. But also, yes, no, Ozma's just kind of a... Gotta be on your balls. Gotta be ready to rock.
Be on that ball.
I thought I took care of most of my quests in I did all the ones for the ether currents.
I see. Upgrading the workshop increases the yield.
I'm actually staying at it right now.
Yeah, definitely what we're doing. Until tomorrow, yeah.
Oh no.
The low energy boys.
Honestly, now that I think about it, I know we were talking about like the extra zones and stuff. That's what the Island Exchange area is to me. That's the extra zone where you run around and do stuff that's disconnected from the rest of the fucking game.
Yeah, it's basically what it is.
It's not tied to the relic weapon.
Not tied to relic weapon or having to deal with, you know, a bunch of other fucking people.
I really like the Island Sanctuary. It's not for everybody though.
It's like, do you like Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, Rune Factory?
My lord here, I'm returned.
Stop the farm vines.
Oh,
save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much in the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down.
I don't need to worry about them until next week. I don't need to do this right now.
In your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since.
Hang on 1 second.
You can tell how far behind I am on island stuff. I'm only just now constructing my granary.
Once you start getting those, it starts to speed up a lot. I'm
Gorsetsu, full glad am I to see you
through,
alive and well.
Rank 11 at the moment, so.
We have played this scene
catch up
before,
to
have
me.
we not?
But I've been horrible
Though
about my
this
island.
time our roles are reversed.
I did stop by earlier to just make sure that everyone had anything, but I need to probably go and actually set
Meaning
a
you know how I feel.
thing.
Wholly at a loss for words.
You should probably like
Welcome
keep just
back,
finding new
old friend.
combos you can make and just keep saving presets so you can just pull from whatever you got.
Yeah, I need to find them.
Now then,
are they individual per
rejoice at your
island,
return,
or are
it
they
seems
like
you
just
have brought with
anyone
you
who
certain
figures them out can use them?
complications?
Oh, it's anyone who figures them out. The combo is quite simple. You just have to match the tag.
Rise,
on
my
it.
friend.
Like
Tell
whether
me
it's oh god, I can't show you right now, but when you pull up an item, it'll say type and it'll have at least like a line like weapon or miscellany or
The
something.
Empire
I
is
can't
bold
remember the term
indeed
tag
to
off the
send
top
a
of my
token
head. But as long
force
as you
to engage
combo
the
that, like grab
Confederacy.
one that has the same tag
As
as
acting
that, you'll get
viceroy,
the
Yotsuyu would have been
bonus.
privy to Imperial
Interesting.
secrets. The Guardians will not soon give up the
Like I
chase.
said, if I wasn't mid-dungeon, I'd
Nay, It'll end with her capture.
I'd pull it up, but
I guess you can look at that supply and
You a
demand
friend,
chart
too?
too if you really wanted to min-max, I suppose.
honestly, as long as you get the efficiency bonus, it usually doesn't matter too much.
I brought
Oh,
her
that's what I
here
figured.
that you might decide.
I mean,
her
you can min-max it, but like I said, it's
Lost her memory.
very hard
Regardless,
because
the people have not forgotten.
there's two factors in it. How much
Place
is
her in
like,
Jufia's care.
how much
with
is
the
already
express-
in
Yes, my
supply
lord.
and how much the demand is.
Yeah.
Come.
Like usually if it's low
No.
supply, high demand, you can get big bucks, but you know, if it's high supply, low demand, it's actually dick. Oh, it's this dick.
Oh, I actually see
It's
the
all right, Suyu.
actual
I will come with
benefits from
Be a
upgrading the
good girl
workshops. It's like an extra
you. And listen
10%
to
yield
Yogiri.
Yeah.
per level. That's actually
Hey,
really
Lucky.
good.
What's up?
Figured you'd enjoy this name I came up.
I'm listening.
Well, I posted in Crow General.
Well, I can't look. I am in the middle of the boss fight.
Okay. I called a sheep and called a beep.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel.
Adorable.
I do appreciate that. Thank you, Loth.
Beep the sheep. Boop the snooze.
Beep beep.
If
I think I
this
called
is
all
an
my
act,
sheep like
it
Mimi,
is a
Momo,
remarkable
Mumu,
performance.
Mama.
I haven't nicknamed any of them yet, and I feel bad.
I called a singular Coblin and changed his name to all caps Coblin.
Oh, nice. There's someone who's made like Lazy Man presets, who has everything. I might just go and like see these.
No, fuck it. I'm gonna go to my island.
So
Yes.
as
Big
always,
guilt trip
people
to you.
just immediately go to guides.
I'm.
No, own up to
I
it.
figured one out, but it's like if they
It's-
have like it all here.
Yeah, no, again, you just immediately went to a guide.
I technically don't have it open. My mouse is over it, but I'm not actually on it.
He hasn't actually looked at the guide.
Yes.
I can't believe you're hover-handing the guide.
Yeah.
I know, right?
It's like it's. I put it in the glass box of emergencies. It just because I unlatched the box doesn't mean I've taken it out yet.
Yeah, I just like took like just to take like a little peek. Like a. Yeah.
You cannot see the amount of frown I have on my face
Oh
right
no,
now.
I can. I
It's very
can
unbecoming
feel
of
it.
you, Lucky, to have that much of a frown.
Like I'm trying not to smile. I'm trying not to smile, which makes it worse.
Oh. Good.
It's working. We're doing a good job.
I'll see if I can figure some out on my own. Let's see.
Like I said, they're really simple. They really are.
I hate trying to get vines.
Yeah.
I have to make nets.
I need another 110 vines to make more for next week, but probably not gonna do this preset all the time. So I need to like.
Yeah, I have 3 presets, and I usually pick them out because I usually try to match them to the hours.
Yeah,
Like-
I should figure out the presets.
Of course, I only figured it out until I got to like rank 10. So you know. So it's like potion.
Okay, now I unlocked a granary.
Fire stand, yeah, it's potion fire stand. That's what it was.
Omega tried to run away from the house to Phoenix.
No, it was like up, down, like, okay, so he's gonna do this.
I think I remember this one. Yeah, I remember the potion fire sand is one of them.
Yeah, that's the easy one.
Yeah, look that one. Yeah.
I remember this quest Omega's doing.
I'm almost done with this, and then I can go to my island and I can explain the fucking tags. But I'm fighting boxes!
You know, Lucky, considering how much time you and I have spent together, I hear you say tags, my mind goes somewhere else.
I know.
Listen, I wasn't gonna say it, but
Listen, it's one of my favorite jokes.
Why are these monkeys bigger than me?
Because you're a Popoto. A sentient Popito.
Damn right I am.
Listen, fucking Loth on that bear is just gonna live in my mind for a while.
Oh.
Just fucking styling on all those fools.
I wonder if you ever get the bear lucky if you sit on it similarly.
Probably not.
Oh. The random space. Or space.
Space. Gotta go to space.
Space.
Gotta send my minds into the stars.
Ah,
what
by the
this
Kami!
boss again?
Your Lord Ian! Leave me, I beg of you.
It is.
Say nothing of this.
That's right. That's why it looks weird, because it's fucking 4 a.m.
There you are.
I don't think I've ever done Crash Gym Albania at
Lady
fucking
Yugiri.
night. I've always done it at
Lord
day, so
Gosetsu.
everything just being
Forgive
dark
me,
as I fight
my
just
abrupt
weirds me out
disappearance.
slightly.
You have your reasons, I am sure.
Rahu Blaster.
Will you not share them?
When do I get cybernetics?
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment.
Alright, I thought I had a
Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. Yeah, she may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her.
Maidenless behavior.
He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was
Honestly, playing Reaper almost
an
makes me want to
emptiness.
main it for my
It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a
what
woman.
do you? If you were to play melee DPS, what would you normally play? Otherwise,
Normally, I would play Samurai.
It was no profession for
I'm
her.
still deciding on mine, but
I knew
I
she
haven't
would
played
be
all of them
popular.
yet, so
And so it proved. Men
trying out
flocked
ninja
to
and
drown
seeing how that
themselves in
is.
that
I really
cold,
like Ninja or
bottomless
Samurai as my
gaze.
actual like my mains, but I'm gonna see if I can like hand monk more.
you can't see it,
Well, I
chat,
guess
but I'm
I'm
giving
weird
the,
then.
the corrective community my look of judgment.
I guess I'm weird then because I like to do.
Well, I haven't
The
tried
rest you
Dragoon
know.
yet.
She became an
Like, I'm
imperial
trying to get
informant,
Reaper
and
out
for her
just so
loyal
I have
service won
one
the
less
office of
empty
acting
spot
viceroy.
because then after that, all I have is Paladin, Monk, and Dragoon. Which is wild to think about. I think I probably will actually be done by the time Dawn Trail comes out.
Well, you came to serve the Liberation Front.
I need to pick up the pace on my shit.
Tis said that the
They're going to
atrocities
Baltimore.
Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. Joining the front
chance
was
to
meant to be
dream.
my atonement.
That's a name. It's a hat.
But the truth is,
I see
The
no
truth
good
is,
website with the.
I am a coward.
Does anyone
whose
have a
only thought
recommended
was to
website
escape
to look
her
for
wrath.
what different
Then
weapons
as
look
now.
like?
Weapons, no.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no
I was
objections,
able to
you
look
Giddy?
I will say that
It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I haven't looked. No, it's not a website, but like, have looked at the
I am in your debt.
Asperious's like top 10 weapons for classes or whatever. Some of those are kind of nice, the ones he shows off, but
Who is it
not
that you
for
seek to
me.
protect?
I only got 605.
Turns out most of those are just relic weapons,
Idle
though.
musings.
Got myself a shovel.
It's Palm Log. Palm Log's over here, I think.
You appreciate that you get your own sprint on the island. It's just so much faster.
Mounts are also
Oh,
really
yeah.
fast.
Yes, but I'm gathering, so I don't think you can gather on a mount.
That's why I like to, if I'm on my island, I like playing as dancer because I have the dashes.
And I get more dashes.
Yeah, I guess you have to level up to get the 3.
I'm a fucking... Okay.
Numpty?
Something like that, yeah. Nope, not there.
I can get takoyaki from this quest.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Just a bunch of everything.
I forget, Lucky. How do you unlock flying in your own island?
That's just a rank thing.
Yeah, rank 10. I know. I was so happy when I got access to flying.
I wish I could just put a fucking teleporter on my island.
Man, if you could put down Aether Stones, that'd be nice.
Yeah, the items technically exist for house stuff. I think I saw you can get crafter gatherer materia from your island shop, I think too, but it looks kind of expensive.
It is.
Can't wait to get to rank 12 so I can buy the island wear that set for glam. Because I'm pretty sure it's rank 12.
I probably should give me some. Good day.
Just imagine the people in the house that face freaking out. Like, Kubu!
Yeah, as I do something, especially as I do something freaky with my flying kaboom, like clipping through the ceiling.
Ah shit, a yellow goblin.
Oh, that one's special. Actually, it's raining. I think I can go catch the black chocobo, I think.
When do I get better... I guess, when do I get better traps?
You unlock them as you go. Is everyone just doing it?
Yeah, I think everybody just started islanding. Who can island?
I'm
gonna go island.
I was gonna joke about that earlier, but yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna go island
successfully
too.
captured the yellow goblin. I'm happy.
Level 3-1.
Have you gone underwater?
I have. Haven't been in any. I mean, I'm level 11 and have all my tools upgraded, so I don't think it's a tool requirement that I'm missing.
You know,
unless I go fishery.
Bismarck seems not super impressive for his fight, but it's good for just cruising while flying. Also, was Lucky saying something?
I was.
Okay.
My apologies.
So the thing, now that I'm on my island, I can explain it. When you go by, when you go to the thing, if you look at category, for example, the Island Works potion has the category concoctions. If you go down to fire sand, its category is concoctions and buried treasure. Because they both have concoctions on them, you can get the efficiency bonus out of them. It depends on the category. That's what it is.
I see. I was wondering what use that was.
So, like, fun fact, you can also sort by category. So all the things will fall under, like, certain things.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Uh-huh. This,
Like I was about to, like I'm saying, it's actually stupid easy.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to look at it again.
Huh. Spooky airship.
8, that's 6, 6, 6. Spectacles.
A smoke signal?
Food.
Thoughts, Yugiri?
Clam!
In former times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace. In Doma, at least. But could that truly be their intent?
This loaf.
Who can say?
Let's see here.
Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky. Not when they were so gracious as to honor one of our cherished traditions. I would not have it said that we Domans want for propriety.
Then I shall
Man,
go
if
and
I'm gonna start
reconnoiter.
making sweet popato, I'm gonna need to start growing some fucking popatoes.
Nay, that won't be necessary.
My people.
We will meet them openly.
And pumpkins.
I would welcome this student
Growing
of
some
Dorman
little
history in
lofts
person,
in your garden.
whomsoever
I don't want to
he
admit to
or
that.
she.
I'm just imagining the fucking tank of the lake. What is your
As you wish,
wisdom?
my
but
lord.
it's
I shall
a
arrange for a
vegetable garden.
signal of
It's
our
just
own to be
lost
fired in answer.
character's face with the hat poking out of the ground.
Yes,
Popato of the
that's
garden.
kind
What is your wisdom?
Plant
Arm's
more
length.
And so you get, and suddenly a push effect happens.
Yeah, it's me doing the pushing.
Yeah.
It's he says arms like, and then the fucking the push icon appears. You know, like a big 360 with the arrows.
What you don't understand, I'm the push mechanic.
Brush and rope. Brush and rope.
Well, that we should be received by the Lord of Dorma himself.
Shame I don't have any more tin sand.
I just, I mean, just go up and down the river because I'm collecting that right now.
What's up, Omega?
What's the reverse of liking the cut of someone's jib?
One
I
thing
think this
punch
person.
Well, that.
Do you immediately
Here we go.
is your fuckboy radar going off?
Yes.
Yes.
There
Asahi.
is a there's a slightly smarmy young man in white and red robes here, and I'm just like, nope, hold on, danger, Will Robinson.
Acting fuckboy.
I do not trust him.
Nope.
I but afford
don't worry.
an emissary of
Everyone
peace.
has that
The
reaction to
courtesy
Asahi.
is due.
Well,
It's like
hopefully that's
universal.
the intended one.
Oh,
just
just
had
you
us-
wait.
They've done it well
understand.
because if they've done it well.
Welcome to Doma.
I
Well,
love
not
when I
too
said
much.
fuckboy. You immediately be like, no, that's the right word. Yes.
Yeah, no.
It's
Yep.
very fitting.
I mean, look at his
Where am I
short
now?
ass haircut.
I
his
am
smug little
Asahi
punchable
Sus
face.
Brutus, Ambassador
I'm sorry.
Plenipotentiary of
I
Garland.
know I'm tooting my horn, but I'm just so glad I knew who it was. Just like, oh yeah, that boy.
Also, his last name is Brutus, which, if anything, I think
He is
compiled
heir
it.
to the Naiuri clan, and
Brutus.
Yotsu's stepbrother.
Yes.
Sas
House of
Brutus. Well, you know, he's also got a Garlean like participle or honorific, so he's fully Garleanized.
It seems
Make
I
it
need not
worse.
introduce
Darn.
myself. Not in the
The thing that
presence of
makes
the
me mad is that
famed
he has the same
Yugiri
name as,
Mistwalker. Your skills as a
beer.
shinobi are known far and wide, my
Yeah, it's a
lady.
beer. It's a dry beer, if I remember correctly.
It is true.
I thought he was also
The
just a name
former
that's-
acting viceroy is my sister. Yet, bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common.
I saw he's like,
As
this is the
will
first
soon
dude that I know
become
has that
plain,
name.
I
usually,
come
like,
not
don't
to
have it.
sow strife, but to end it.
His tiny little pinched little eyebrows.
I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man. Long have we labored to bring about reform
Wow, a
to the
literal
Empire's
fucking
provincial
populist.
policy. Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, his radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his
Oh,
voice.
how is old Hatchet Face doing? You know, he shot me with an airship once.
To negotiate peace with Dorma.
I don't know why he even showed up that time. I'm for real.
I think we just wanted to like escalate, and then we realized that it wasn't actually that important.
Because he really didn't need to be there. Because that's like,
Obviously, there were ideas that got scrapped.
Like, if you wanted to, if you could, you know, rewrite the whole thing to have continuity, it would probably make more sense for that to be like a very early Xenos cameo.
Xeno?
Yeah.
Honestly, yes.
But like I said, I see what they were doing. They were trying to like build up the fluff of like, no, the Garleans are back and they still matter. Just because you you beat the Black Wolf don't mean they got stuff. Here's the Emperor. Look at this guy. He's shaped like a refrigerator. And I'm like, yes, he is indeed all muscle. But also, I will never forget the fact that the moment he saw me, he was just like, fuck it, blow him up with artillery. I'm not dealing with that. I'm leaving. And I guess I face-tanked an airship.
No, trust me, your legends of just being able to put up with bullshit will strike fear into the heart of Guardians. I guarantee
we have
this.
much to discuss.
I mean, I don't... If the story did get out, I assume that they would be utterly bamboozled about how the Warrior of Light survived the Ultima Blast, which, you know, wiped out the entire Castrum, because there's no fucking way the Garleans understand the protection of Hydaelyn. Like,
Crystal Mommy.
That's got to be a real out of context problem.
I think you'll get this, but I think you're gonna become the Guardian old Bodhi.
Oh yeah, basically. The fucking like, children, you better listen to your Garlean father, else the Warrior of Light shall get you. The Icon Slayer will come.
Alter, are you still looking for jellyfish?
Yeah. Well.
I think it's.
That's fine.
It's specifically it's island coral that gives jellyfish. Cause that's where I just pulled it from. But you might need something else. Cause yeah, I get island jellyfish and island coral for it. So you might need something that gives you a second bit. Like, don't worry. Sometimes they will let you just like make stuff and not. Okay, so that is how I get lever. They will give you stuff that doesn't you can't get yet.
Yeah, I've seen that like on. There are like little missing boxes on things I have yet to acquire, but I'm able to on my Isle Tory.
Go, my paid workers, go.
That's enough Isle Laver.
I'm actually missing quite a few items. I should probably go out and like find them.
Ooh, 3 more plots.
Gather them.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to craft a steel hammer, so I need wood opal and island coal and mammoth-sized looking tools.
So, I just realized this is the thing. What better way to relax in my island sanctuary than playing one of the Neo X Final Fantasy 14 songs?
That is not relaxing.
I know. I need a bigger enemy. Damn it.
There's another underwater gathering spot on the east side of the island. I haven't seen that. That's why. I was only seeing waterfall.
By the way, I'm not counting you on the end of the stream, though. I do have to fucking switch my shivels to fire the thing off, but it is 1 minute until FGO reset. So first of all, make sure you log the fuck in, too. Be ready.
I wish like I could keep track of the materials I need.
Oh, for the
That's the one thing I wish it has. I want a list.
It's nice you can see the material allocation for the
What's this?
For the workshop, but I do wish you could. So I think during the tutorial quests, it would tell you what you needed on the quest log, but.
There's a way that I can
There's like a jellyfish.
Iron keeps iron hatchet. Mahogany trees.
Alright, just gonna fire an instant premiere on that.
I know there's a
will
way
go
I can
ahead and wind down the stream whenever I finish up this current quest with Ian. I do need to catch up on FGO's event. I'm not quite through the final phase yet.
Just the ding.
It's go time.
It's go time!
I'm fucking broke.
Good luck,
I'm so broke.
I can push farther, but I really don't want to.
Don't push farther. They literally just announced another run of banners in JP for everybody except Summer Say.
I'm honestly just gonna wait. As long as the banner stays active, I'm probably just gonna wait till I get paid in 10 days, so it'll be fine.
It should last that long.
Good call.
Yeah, both of like this and the near, both of this and near event will be up. Will still be up at the time, so it'll be fine. And then I'll get paid 2 weeks after that, and I can pay my rent for that, so it'll be fine.
By the way, thank you for informing me about the category thing, Lucky. Or the tags for the workshop.
Yeah.
It took a bit of doing, but I've got a preset that's just potion and fire sand.
That's the easiest.
I'll have to like do it a few times to get the hang of it, but I think I get what you're talking about.
Oh man.
Oh, the Enclave.
I
You want to
can
pick
tease
this?
people.
You want to pick this question?
Yes, but I have to fucking make my way through this fucking alley first.
And making the anyway, they made the
Rocks.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, wait. When I want to take a screen cap of someone's idle animation, that just fucking stops.
It is always the worst.
Oh, okay. One picture.
It's like trying to take a picture of a cat doing something cute, and they just see you and they just stare at you. And you're like, no.
What are you doing? Should be a shame if I did something different right now.
Yes.
Oh hey, coconuts.
Maybe they're just called that.
Island coconuts.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Even if you are getting stuff from the Explorer, you still need to go out and hit things with your tools, because until you find it out in the wild, it will not be tracked on the thing.
Yeah. I was just like amazed that it's called coconuts and not like coconuts or something.
Some weird Final Fantasy spin on coconuts.
Yes.
Ooh, I can get beehive chips now. I can make honey. This is important to me.
Oh god. Possibly enough.
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Dorma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
The smear is going on now.
We're gonna be pulling through.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Dorma's sovereignty.
Sure, let's do this fucking one-a-day pool.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness
Some people
to
get some shit with the
cede
fucking daily
Dorma
pay
to her
pool.
ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend.
Well, I got Summer Shea in my first 10 pool.
Damn.
Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory.
Where was it getting? The fuck is copper ore?
While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons.
Summer says Summer
Icons are
is
a
so
blight
dumb, I
upon
love
this
it.
star.
What happened?
They cannot be suffered to exist.
She's basically, she
This
doesn't
you
even
know as
realize
well
she's
as
changed
we.
classes. And
In
then she
his
just has to
wisdom,
do her intro all over
Emperor
again.
Varus wishes to explore the
By the way,
possibility
only
of an
Madness
alliance
Enhancement
to
D.
combat this common threat.
I think she's just this crazy on her own.
I think it just router limiters on her brain.
Her last line is, Berserker? Why? Great.
Reminds me of when you summon Ragnar.
On the condition that Dorma renounces
Saber.
summoning
Huh?
and pledges to police the Korgian's practice of it, his
Caesar going,
radiance would
"I am my
extend
saver."
the hand of friendship.
Because now I just think about the situation of,
Oh, I'm getting my lad CEs. That's good.
like, it might be just D, but maybe it's all just because all in her head and nothing else.
That was a good roll for CEs. No servants though that I wanted.
Oh, that was a bad roll. Not a min roll, but pretty fucking close.
So far, these
Doma has
10
never
tickets I've
shown
spent
any
have been
appetite for
awful.
summoning. And it should go without
It's basically
saying
been a
we
min
will
roll.
address any threat to
Yeah, I
our
haven't gotten anything on tickets. I
icon
did get
or
a
otherwise.
Kiyohime, which is funny.
God
Well,
damn it.
I got
Don't
a second
remind
say,
me.
and I just got my first Canis.
With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection. Yet even now there are certain parties who would
I'm rolling like gotcha
destabilize the
too.
region with ill-conceived military forays.
Put on wanted in
Unless
the
they alter their
background.
course,
He's
we
just
cannot
sitting there
hope
and just
to
like
be
in the
rid
meeting.
of
He's like,
icons.
hold on here, and I need to roll my gotcha.
Well, gold sparks. This is my second 10 spin. It's a rider. Okay.
I can but apologize.
It's Canis, not a spook. We're good.
Nice.
We're Gucci.
Got the girl.
Yeah. Can you imagine if we got Achilles instead?
Axe is very bold.
I would say right, or I guess you got the boy. I don't know. It's either or. Depends on which ascension, I guess.
Nope. It's not really how that works.
Oh, I thought the whole thing was like, or at least her answer from her second ascension's. Okay.
That does it. Lobo is officially back in the
In
doghouse.
seeking to eliminate icons,
Oh, Assassins! Avenger spook!
Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea
feels
are well
echo.
acquainted, I am told.
That feels absurd.
The literal one and only universal.
Trismacosmos! Why?
Hey, I got a
Indeed.
comma.
Many summonings are the result of persecution.
You
The
can't
weak
see it,
being
but I
driven
just,
to
you
call
know,
upon the
did a
divine for
fucking
deliverance from
head
the strong.
whiplash towards the
So
fucking
it
my
wasn't
computer.
an ego, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
Excuse me?
Just eye-darring, you better not have
And I gotta say,
And Rainbow sparks into a morph.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning
Not
once and
really
for all,
relevant right
it shall
now.
not be through might, but
high
harmony.
architect. I don't think we've talked at all
Yet
today.
we continue to repeat
Oh,
our
I just
mistakes,
got a random ass
oblivious
jack.
to the lessons of history.
I'm an assassin of the band.
well, remember, last week I got my
My
seventh
comrades
jack.
and I would change all that.
Damn.
We,
I only have one
Populares, have
fucking, like,
campaigned long and
yeah,
hard
my
for a
name.
shift in...
My skip gang is being
Alas.
super harsh
There is a faction within Garlemald that would
by
obstruct
4-star
of
CEs.
every
I've gotten a lot of
attempt at
copies of the
reform.
cool 4-star CE, though, that I'm
A
after.
collection of
Oh,
pure-blooded
Rainbow Sparks?
Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy.
Fucking...
The
Don't sass him.
Optimates.
It's a caster.
What?
It's Scheherazade.
You've been sassed.
No!
I guess it's all a dream.
Oh my god, yet another oops all CE rolls. Please stop doing
Snake
this to
eater?
me. I really don't want to spend money. I got 2 more years to do this.
Tomoe.
Oh, a little bit of lag. Oh, okay, I got lag into a servant roll. It's an Avenger, baby!
God.
On my second to last 10 spin. Oh no, wait, no, wait. I haven't rolled any saves yet. No, wait. Not like this.
Oh, you're gonna have to get.
You always do this to me. She doesn't get the rate up in 2 years.
So maybe you have to spend money.
No, I don't have to spend money.
I guess it's money you're saying. I guess.
The return of the 4-star summer curse.
It's always happens to me. And I haven't gotten
wait,
any of even the 5-star fucking CEs.
So
Sorry,
now
I'm
you
just
must
being
pray.
slow, chat.
You must pray to Albert that he
Lest
does
you
the
wonder,
shenanigans.
theirs was
Yeah.
the hand
Well, I
that
mean, the
loosed
banner
our
should still be
forces
up
on the
in a
Confederacy.
week. I did have 9
'Twas a
tickets, so
regrettable
next time I get a
incident,
weekly
one that
ticket, I'll
flies
get
in
2
the face
spins.
of everything
That's
we
how I got my
believe.
anesthesia, which I was
And
not
I
aiming for.
swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
20 tickets got me nothing except CEs.
That would be most
First
welcome.
10 spin got me kings.
But if I may speak plain,
Okay.
if
know?
the
Not what I was
Empire
aiming
itself
for.
is not of one
All right.
mind,
That was my
How can
literal
we be
last
certain
10 spin
any peace we
was Summer
negotiate
Kama.
will be honored?
So we take those. Oh, now I really got to get in the tank for the fucking whatever. Thankfully, now that I have Kama, the farming should be fucking easy. Everybody eat an arts AoE and die.
I've just been a heathen and I've just been doing Arjuna loops.
I mean, I guess if you don't need, it's only damage bonus and bond bonus in the event, so it doesn't really matter.
It's a double Kellyanne, so she's been getting bonds.
Oh, okay. I got my
cannot
first one.
blame
Thank
you
God.
for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange
It just took
if
me
you did
3
not.
full packs
and so,
of three.
in the name of
three
building
paid packs
trust,
to do it. Jesus.
I would like to make a proposal.
80 a pop
a
or
prisoner exchange.
What?
Full 80s every pop?
Yeah.
Well, you know, we're calculating views on the stream. The concurrent views are up despite the fact that the stream is very boring as I, like, take 60 seconds after every line to hit the next one. I am listening, though. As I was just talking about how icons suck, and I'm like, yeah, I know.
Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial Army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict.
Be kind. Rewind. Wait,
Well,
Locke,
I have to keep going.
No, go ahead, Lucky.
No, I have to keep going. I need MP2 minimum.
He needs MP2.
Minimum.
That's the thing I haven't heard in forever.
Loth, have you watched Wanted? It's premiering right now.
Gosh.
If you need the luck.
Speaking of which, I rolled Canis right as Wanted rolls. Canis rolls up onto my screen.
Honestly,
it's just,
the more I think about it,
easy.
this luck has been actually kind of crazy amazing. Because I got Jack, Scheherazade, Tomoe, and an Elizabeth while rolling for that. Because I also got two Seishonagons and a Canis before I got
and a Canis. That's decent odds. It's just, you know, the fucking not rate up, which sucks.
So far, 2 10 spins and 20 tickets. I've got a Canis and a fuckload of CEs.
Alright.
My luck isn't so good.
I was in a story bit as it was happening.
Then again, my luck has always been weird.
Well, Kama, I hope you're hungry. I'm gonna feed you all those 3-star randos I pulled trying to get you.
I brought those all the prisms.
Nah, baby, EXPs. I literally don't need prisms. They. I think I still have 4K left after they announced that. I spent the 5K on the new Pepe CE because of course I
have. I still have like 20K from everything, so I don't know. It's not bad to have a ton of fucking prisms.
Well, I mean, there's nothing to spend it on.
Okay, cool. I gotta have a trot. Good side as Eddie, let's go.
Yes!
Naturally, any exchange would include the active vice.
I bought my next pack on the first 10 spin. I got my second Canis.
It's always like that for me. It's always as soon as I buy new money, the first roll is something.
I mean, that's how I got Summer Maeve. I literally, the first pack when I bought Quartz, she was the next 10 spin, and I was alright. I was just like, alright, fuck you.
Alright, I'm gonna spend the rest of this pack to see if I get something, but.
Alright, so the next major banner is Zenobia.
Yep, Zenobia and
Chucks de Malay.
Yeah, I blanked on her name for a second.
Okay.
I feel like Zenobia get added to the general pool as well.
Yeah, she's permanent if I remember correctly.
Okay.
What makes you think we have
Then after that, it's Baiken and Lancerioma. Okay, yeah.
It's not Baiken. It should be
Yeah, it's just.
Oh no, the other one. The other one.
It's Okinu.
Yeah, Okinu then
thank you.
Lancerioma.
Thank you.
And there's no new SSR for Christmas. It's just New Year's Koyan of Dark, I believe.
I'll see what I get. I'll see what my Christmas bonus is.
Yeah, Tunguska. Oh no, and Taikobo on Tunguska this Christmas. I was like, there's a story event this holiday. Yeah.
Isn't the Marfa? It's also the Marfa Christmas.
Yeah, but she's a welfare. There's no new SSR with Christmas.
There is there's a Scotty run, but that's for most people.
I don't give a shit about that. I don't need more Scotty NP levels.
I need a Scotty, so like I'm
That's bully for you, my dude.
It is going to be awful for me.
Then you gotta make your own bed.
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual
Are you
benefit.
attracting good vibes, Law?
It's a great fucking mural.
I don't know. I'm sick. I'm hoping the game would have taken pity on me.
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining now. I'm in this meeting with Hien. I just want to take my side. I'm like, yo, your fucking screens are sick. Can I get some of these? Can I put this up in my room?
Okay, so with that, I've spent most course.
The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening
I'll save a little
my
bit of money,
party's
and I'll
hand.
see if I want to spend for more.
It would be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
I do.
Like, it is like, how many days left in the event? Like 14?
I'll check in a second. I'm going back to the menu. 13
what
days.
What did Lost not get?
Why do I keep getting the fucking CEs and not any of the characters?
I spent like 3 packs and got only CEs, so like I don't know. That's my first better luck for me.
Odds be like that.
I also had like half of those ones were also like fucking literally nothing related to the event.
Fellow plain speaker. How refreshing.
MP5 now.
Very well.
MP4, excuse me.
Your proposal
I also
has
learned
merit,
recently that I
but I
have
will
gotten
need
rid of my
time
Dragon
to
Meridian by
consider.
accident, which is like I'm bummed out because you can't get that anymore.
I mean, I just got some in Friendpoint Gacha.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think it's still, I think it's still in the FP. All the 3-star CEs should still be in the FP gacha. It's just they're rotated out of the main gacha.
Oh, okay. Then I guess it's like.
So you could go hunting.
I gotta get it again because I lost it. And I actually need the really cheap 50% charge.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
Well, I don't have any money to buy packs, so this will be my last.
You shall be our honored guest.
From all that I've seen.
Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
Someone's spending quartz or something.
No, this is just me going through menus and stuff as I try to organize everything. Because I am selling a bunch of servants I just picked up. Actually, what is my Tomoe at? Fuck.
I'm literally just picturing my mammoth just staring at me, sitting on the bed, just losing my mind as I'm trying to get the characters I want.
I mean, I'm pretty sure what's going on here
You
is I'm
have
just
our
on my
gratitude,
tombstone while these two guys
Lord
are talking.
We shall look forward to your.
I haven't had any input in this meeting. I'm just chilling.
I really want one of like the in-game mini games to be a thing where it's like it's obviously on a tombstone your character is holding.
That'd be funny. I think they could pull that off.
Try not to fall asleep in the meeting minigame.
Alright, well, I'll put FGO down for now. Alright, okay. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised by the cutscenes. We're starting a new arc of the story.
You're doing the middle arc.
Yeah, we've wrapped up most of the Alamigo thing. You know, they've got a new government. Fordola is a person who does things.
I will say the follow-up on that is actually in the Summoner quest line.
Okay.
It's weird like that.
But, you know, we're wiggled out there. Now we're back to like, hey, what's Doma doing? What's Doma doing? Simultaneous. Braitzel!
Game, I'm going to throw you.
He's gonna
Touch your phone. It's innocent.
Ah. Mineral.
Sounds like it.
Out of all like the SQ and tickets I saved up, the only thing I have to show for it is 1 Canis.
Ouch.
Well, Captain, it's not nothing.
It's not nothing, but boy, is it frustrating.
It'd be like that.
Sorry. Ian has a great point. He's just like, oh, hold on, let's let your sister and the Warrior of Light go. I don't give a shit about any of this. They're not here for politics. They're here to beat dudes up.
Ian is your bro.
Yeah, Ian's great.
He spent all those years in like self-exile, like thinking about life. For a guy that didn't want to be leader, he's actually a good one.
That's usually how that works, yes.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's usually the best ones.
Because they don't feel contentment in the job, I guess. Is it usually the best ones because it's like they don't feel they want to be away, they want to be done with it, or they were just.
I mean,
like,
it's a simple philosophical question of just like, I think the phrase is, men who want power deserve none, men who deserve power want none, kind of a thing. It's just the nature of the beast. If you have somebody who desires power and control, they are probably not actually have the right temperament to have it.
Yeah, people who want power usually don't want to give it up. Therefore, they're usually more likely to do weird fucking shit in order to retain power.
Can relate.
Also, people who want power tend to be very egotistical about it.
I've got fucking so many CEs of the Sinner and Kentucky one. I'm so upset. Fucking 7. Why?
I could probably go for 2 more 80 packs and not be concerned.
Probably space that out over a few days.
I forget, does Kama has a solo raid up day?
Nope, we don't do that anymore.
That's right, okay, then no, it doesn't matter.
Thanks to the power of pity. But alright, it's almost 2:30. While I'm not super sleepy, obviously, lots of people are getting distracted because, rolling time. Our
roll time.
Alter has already left us for the evening tide because we were rolling out. So I will wrap up the Final Fantasy, the 14 stream here in the rain of the Doma rain. And we'll be seeing y'all later. If you want to know more about how rolling and leveling and stuff went, make sure to stay tuned for Let's Talk FGO this week. All right, that's all I got. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out Wanted live now. Goodbye.